Danny still not able to close it out.
My
DP
God.
whip.
Ife has a Hail Mary.
Holy cow! They did it!
Oh my God.
King Ray Jr., you can't be doing this. Actually,
Oh my God.
He's not dead?
Okay.
I don't feel right unless the odds against me. Back against the wall with my strength. Yeah, I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, a little hate, it just made me better. Yeah, been through everything, it just made me better. Yeah, I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Yeah, working every day, it just made me better. If it 1 2, check, a 1 2, I'm going in, is that an L? W is still a win. Got it off the muscle. All I know is hustle. All I know is making something out of nothing. What you think this is? I had to hop in the kitchen. I'm really on fire. You know it ignited. Yeah. I know some people don't like it. I'm moving with flavor. They probably a bite it. Yeah. Trendsetter, being better. I can't take the credit. Yeah, I wait. Yeah. Been on fire, boy. That's flambe. Only time you see my head down is when I'm praying. When my back is turned, the only time they wanna see it. Water on me, floor is cold as ice. I'm finna trade. Yeah, and serve it to the people. They need hope. There's no delay. Yeah. The odds against me. Back against the wall, my strength be. Yeah, I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, a little hate, it just made me better. Yeah, been through everything, it just made me better. Yeah, I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Yeah, working every day, it just made me better. Hold up, what they finna say? Tell it to your mammy, it don't matter, I ain't listening anyway. They just mad to see decide to drop, they look like ocean spray. You can get it too if you just work more than you talk today. This what happen when you take your pain and make it motivation. It ain't gonna be easy trying to be a legend, it's the payment. You need execution, not excuses, dog, you gotta face it. They don't want the truth, but if you quit, you don't deserve to make it. What you think they giving greatness out? Now you gotta take it. They don't know the hustle, they confused when they look at you. Till you hit your goals, they all shot, they think you Pikachu. Put your mind to it, you can do it, yeah, and I'm the proof. The odds against me. Back against the wall, my strength be. Yeah, I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, a little hate, it just made me better. Yeah, been through everything, it just made me better. Yeah, I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Yeah, working every day, it just made me better.
No time, gotta go, left out and me my song. Yeah, you know I keep you quiet like a sleep mode. You can keep on, but I got it now. I found my crowd now. I might just sleep, y'all can catch me when I leave out.
If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it low as I go. Yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it low as I go. Yeah, that's how I go. Yeah, that's how I go. Yeah, that's how I roll. Yeah.
I just thought about it twice and it don't make sense. How you living it like that? You just gotta poke this. Is it snowing outside? Just tryna be a flake, damn. Yeah, okay, let's go. Said you need a little help, yeah, I think that is evident. If you think that's easy, then it says a lot about you. When you feel a little slumpy, that's a part of reality. You better gotta let it go before you do something.
If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it low as I go. Yeah. If I leave it, then I go. You just think it, but I know. Make it low as I go. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. That's how I go. Yeah. That's how I roll. Yeah. If I leave it, then I go.
Make a side.
Whoa. Giant to a Maggie, big boss status. Ain't gon' lie, I really wish they would like a cabin. I ain't do no front and get my money on the back end. Yesterday's price ain't today, now we taxing. Way out the fear, ain't no way out for me. They always told me I'm the wave, like I'm way out. And see, I know some real ones turn state, ain't no way I could be out here living like a villain, only way up for me. Moving out the purges, I give time if it was worth it. If you coming for my fam, then you know I take it personal. Say that you the GOAT, I asked around, I never heard of you. Rocky road ahead and there's some things I had to hurdle to. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, windows down so all the haters see me. Back then they didn't want me, now they wanna be me. Keep the grass cut low, cause them snakes still sleazy. Always knew I had to glow, I just had to find a reason. Walking around looking like I own the place. I don't waste no food, man, I always finish off the plate. Ain't come to play, trenches baby, can't believe we made it safe. Something out of nothing, yeah, we made a way. So hungry, think I overate. Every single shot, then I'm thinking John Wick. Every loss got a lesson, every make got a miss. I can't even think of a man that had me terrified. We got options, pick your poison or just pick a side. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah.
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone screen. Anybody tryna take a piece of pie home, try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the juice, got me swinging for the fans. Always look the light through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to.
I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking it hill and coming for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted to go? I ain't gotta speak cause I already know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. Yeah, I'm spitting the truth. When I'm in the booth, I take you to school. Yeah. This ain't a lesson. I put on this armor like it was my weapon. I'm stepping, the ops can leave. My props are these utilities he put inside of my belt. Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell. But really, the king is the one you can smell. Ha, this ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose. And he can prove I took his burden and yo, it's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
I told you I already know.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
I already
know.
Holla, wait a minute. I see me coming through. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. Holla, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business. Holla, they gon' know us when we show up. We got it busted. Yeah, that's so us. Ay, and let the butterflies swing. Yeah, ay, I style bling bling. Yeah, pop on knockoffs, that is not us. I get money, so I'm living like a rock star. Got that glass skin and my body looking proper. I'm so wavy, baby, I'm a traffic stopper. Bitch, I got my mojo back, almost forgot that was a bad bitch. Looked in the mirror, oh my god, I'm a bad bitch. Give me what I want, ooh yeah, I'm a savage. No, that's right, XYZ, I'ma have it. You know that's right. Holla, wait a minute, here I go now. Holla, wait a minute, here I go, wow. It's all over before you finish when I show out. Got 'em staring at me when I pull up, roll out. Yeah, holla, wait a minute, yeah. Holla, wait a minute, yeah. Holla, wait a minute. When you see me coming through, wait a minute, holla, wait, yeah. Holla, wait a minute, I see me coming through, yeah. Wait a minute, yeah. Holla, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business. I hate what they think about me, I don't care though. Too busy getting money, getting pesos. Big business, bitch, I'm stacking up my Legos. If you ain't up on my level, then just say so. I'ma paint the town every color of the rainbow. She thought she could do it like me, but she can't though. Still a bad bitch in designer or in plain clothes. They love my husky ass voice, so they wanna throw me bankroll. Holla, wait a minute, yeah. Holla, wait a minute,
Danny still not able to close it out.
my
DP
God.
whip.
Ethan has a Hail Mary.
Holy cow! They did it! Oh my God!
King Ray Jr., you can't be doing this. Actually,
Oh my God.
He's not dead.
Okay.
Good evening, Breakout Esports. I promised you'd we'd be back, and here we are. It is me again, Super Bullet Will, and with me is my new friend all the way from Scotland, Patriarch Panda. My man, you sound like a Maverick name from Mega Man X6. That's a really cool name you got on you.
Oh, no. Me and my mates talked about it ages ago. I lucked out with that one. That's a really good name. But yeah, what's up, fellas? I'm excited for this because this is like my first commentary for Fatal Fury outside City of the Brawls, which is like me backpacking that. So I'm like, yeah, this is hype. I'm looking forward to it. It's very different. It's going to be very professional. And the main thing that I'm noting that's throwing me off immediately is I'm wearing a green headset. So there's some chroma key kicking in here, so this is a bit funny.
I see it. I was like, maybe it's just a light. There we go. Yeah, you got that razor shit on.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been wearing this for like ages though. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a killer bracket. There's a ton of fun names. I even recognize some from the Guilty Gear scene. like SQ and Mike Safdie, and obviously Danny, he's been taking part in a bunch of scenes, and I'm like, yeah, this is looking exciting. And then some of the main big name hitters that I've been noticing, especially like Robert and Hyde and being a bit full of Super Grenas? Grignaz, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I saw him. Oh my god! Oh, this is fancy. What's this?
Yeah. So here at Breakout Esports, we like tracking stats. We're a bunch of stat nerds here. So one of the things that we like to keep track of is character usage. And so game's only been out for basically like half a week, maybe a full week if you're one of the types that pre-ordered. So at most, this game's been out for a week, and in that short time, as far as events that have happened in April, we've seen Rock picked 11 times, Dongwon picked 8, Hotaru for 6, Billy 5, and Terry 4. That's no surprise there. That's kind of on track with what we've been seeing across the week. I think, if I remember correctly, in terms of like the broader scope of like the player base, I think Hotaru was in first place for quite a while, having that beta character privilege. She was in both betas, and she's considered a very strong character.
For real? Oh my god,
character.
Oh,
but
dude,
like,
this is fast.
but I think as of today, Hoku Tamaru is actually taken over. But we're gonna hop right in and see why Hotaru is so strong. We're gonna see, I believe this is gonna be Tamago versus Super Grignaz playing on Preacher. That's who he played in both of the open betas. I haven't seen her in a little while. I didn't see her much over the weekend. We had Level Up Live and Max Mode. And I didn't see much of Preacher, and she was a monster in the beta. So it's cool to see her again. Right now, we're already seeing what makes her so strong. Is that she just gets in your freaking face and then just beats it into a pulp right there. I watched 2 beta tournaments where Grignaz did exactly that. He gets a single button, he carries you to the corner, and then he just mauls you. We got Tamago on Hotaru, a strong, well-developed character. Lots of great routes, lots of big damage, a 3-touch character if you have the right tools. And it doesn't matter because, Rev Blow, when it's there, all that offense doesn't mean anything.
Boy, especially these breaks, very well put. In a bit of a rough situation with that overheat, because they kind of got to respect a ton of this, and a beautiful anti-air. Keep in mind, cannot just defend in those scenarios, right? Just defend a powerful defensive mechanic in neutral and in anti-air scenarios. And overheat, your jumps become the most committal thing in a game where jumps are already insane, right?
Yeah. You can't just defend when you're in burnout, and the numbers for this game, the numbers for like the frames and stuff are starting to come out, and it turns out that like the window you have to just defend something when you're in the air is something crazy, like 16 to 18 frames. So you figure that's forever in fighting game terms. Like 18 frames to react to something, that's crazy. But when you don't have that just defend anymore, now you're like, as you said, you're committing to your jumping. Doesn't matter though. Tamago lost that first round, but he's answering right back. In the 20 seconds it took me to yap about Justin, he went ahead and took a round for himself, and now we are one apiece here in this top 32.
Oh, aye, for sure. Keeping it calm though, looking for an opportunity to represent the fireballs. That's what we're gonna do. Hotaru, of course, having one of the scarier fireballs in the game. Just sure the safe play, but what a beautiful anti-air. Nice, just defend on the jump is. And here's this. It's a bit of a rough situation. Ooh,
reads the rev blow, but doesn't read the second one, and they never see the second one coming. And now he's just getting thrown looped in the corner. Here comes the mix-up. Nice, blocks the overhead. There just defends.
Gets a cross up. Did that cross up? It's so cheeky, you can't tell. And with the full confirm with the super, it's gonna be enough for the kill. Tamago up 1-0.
Yep, taking that first game. Good job.
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. These are first to 2, right?
Yes. Until we get to winners final, losers finals, and grand finals, we're gonna do best of 2. I know there's already conversation out there about making this game 3-5, and it's like, bro, this game's been out for like 2 whole days. Let's relax on that a little bit. But Tamago is not relaxing at all, as he is just charging right in. 10 seconds in, he's basically got Preacher down to the last third of her health. Crazy. He might. No, actually, the first game, no meter. Next one will definitely kill though. And he doesn't need to find much. At this point, anything will do it. Throws do so much damage in this game. Good tech. He needed to do that, otherwise he was dead. And Super Grinya's is on the drive right now. Okay, nice, not bad. Just defended the first one, but not the second one. That is a 3-hit. That's a 3-hit DP, sir. You gotta block all of, or just all of those.
Usually the main gets used to thinking about like, I've only got to just defend one. If they do a DP, great. You commit to the actual invincible DP, that's multiple hits, you gotta just defend. It's no easy with that Potater, but the situation here, Creature does have the corner unlocked, and with those scary Rekkas not able to threaten anything, as Tamago is able to escape the corner, but we're back to mid screen.
He's about to get pushed all the way back. Tamago doing everything he can to stay out there. He does not want to be there against this character. Fine on the life lead, but now it's about to be a lot worse.
I won't lose.
Not committing to that rev. They do have 2 bars, so they can get a clean hit. If anyone can use one of those for a kill, but great TP from Tamago.
At this point, Creature doesn't need the bar. He doesn't need the bar. Just a regular combo close it up. Okay, full power. Gonna get the punch super, and you're gonna take it down to essentially 2 touches because Ataru's at 60% red, so she can only do so many EXs. Now it's 1 touch. Gets the air throw. Don't forget she has one of those. Throws the fireball, block. Okay, that's gonna get punished. Yes, sir.
Weak point. Very nice.
Just slugs her. Yeah, that was only a level 1. No iframes there. Looks like he was trying to bully his way in with a chip, but Super Ganyas answered right back with the super of his own, closed it out.
No problem at all.
Yeah, let's have the corner unlocked though. Has to be careful to shoot the fact that obviously Tamago's been threatening those DPs insanely well, looking for their opportunities to escape. Goes for the cross up, gets a well punished. Now the corner unlocked for Hotaru. This is a pretty nasty situation, but good throw. Again, there's a ton of escaping happening here super well.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that overhead is not working. Tamago has been able to respond to it almost every single time. Taking it back to the mid screen, slugging it out. Okay, it's the counter hit. What are you gonna do with it? Has this combo undead. If nothing else, you can say that Super Grinya's is always ready to convert into a full B&B.
Oh wait, this is actually massive. Tamago can definitely dump the bar, but only gonna use 1. Definitely a smart decision. 50-50 for life. Oh my god. It confirms though super well in those scenarios, just running in with the crouching B. It'll confirm into super. Tamago up to just confident, man.
Yeah, that was just solid all the way through. Both of those players, their ability to be consistent on their execution every single time, just getting those conversions, getting those confirms. Yeah. I'm telling, bro, we're professional out here.
Yeah, I remember clocking this when I was watching some of the Guilty Gear tournaments. This is like as hell. Look at this. You do some proper like analytical stuff now. This is great.
Oh, we were on a great show. Wait until you see the infographic about match points, man. That's really gonna blow your mind.
What?
But what's blowing my mind right now?
I'm easily impressed, man. You can't be showing me this. It's great.
Yeah. But So I mean, just on both sides, excellent execution. That was a 2-0 for Tamago, but it really could have gone either way. At the end of the day, Tamago was able to make more opportunities for himself, but he's not quite out yet. He's going to go down to loser side. Tamago will advance to play AR Cotier later on in the bracket. We are in top 32 exclamation point bracket to be able to get to follow along, but also exclamation point Maturino. I'm pretty sure we got one of those again this week to put in some money in the pot for these players. There you go, perfect. If you haven't done so yet, guys, please go ahead and use your code. All you need to do is click that link, click on claim code, pick your login point. Usually I go with Twitch, and in the time that it's taken me to explain that to you, I have already used my coupon code, and now there's a whole $1.50 in that pot that did not come out of my pocket at all. That is free money, and we love free money. Don't let that free money go to waste. Speaking of free, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, and Twitch Prime allows you to have 1 free 30-day subscription to use on any channel of your choice. And since you are here and the action's going to be hot, I promise you it's going to be hot, I recommend you use your Twitch Prime subscription for here, because you don't want to be in the middle of a an exciting match, and then all of a sudden it cuts to an Allstate commercial, and now you come back and the match is over, and the guy that you thought was going to win suddenly has lost, and you're like, how did that happen? It's like, you'll never know, because you were watching an ad for, I don't know, Manly Beard, Manscaped, whatever that stuff is called. So please, if you, if you're sitting on that Twitch Prime subscription, go ahead and use it on the channel.
Yeah. I was gonna say, in terms of the match, this is something I absolutely love about the SNK community. They claim as soon as they hear about it, it's gone, it's dealt with, right? Mm-hmm. And that bothers me, because when it comes to the Strive community, they don't do it, man. They're lazy. So it's great to see for sure. Like
it takes 10 whole seconds to do it. Not even that. 10 whole seconds. Just please, just do it. Don't do it, or do it. Actually, do it. Don't be lazy. That's what I meant to say. Just do it. Get it done.
Yeah. Completely free as well. Completely free to do the codes. So yeah, if you guys feel like donating, that's also greatly appreciated. We do have some very hype sets. I even see that we've got a little info to the bottom left. The next set will be Shadow X and Miles Chris. Oh, I'm blind. Miles Chris. Yeah.
We saw Shadow X here last Monday when we did the pre-release tournament. Made top 8. So Shadow X, obviously a hungry wolf. Real fiend for this game, top performer. He's going to be playing Rock Howard this time. Miles Chris will be on the Terrence Bogardington, who, he's got some funny stuff going on with his alternate costume, in case you haven't been keeping up with that. There's a few little glitches.
I've seen the Sonic one.
Oh, yeah. Last week, someone had a Sonic fairy skin. That was really cool.
Oh my. Yeah, again, straight into the Shadow X. Mm-hmm. No form of restraint, just immediately threatening that close C and into the DP break. Corners and lock, dude. Shadow X just looking like a monster right now. 9 miles. Not even playing the game, but good throw.
Smells blood immediately and starts going into it, and there's that nasty rev blow that Rock Howard has that scares everybody.
Nice.
Pretty much, Shadow X pretty much one touch away from closing this round out. Whips the Shining Knuckle. He's going to get hurt for it. He's going to have one last chance. Terry's going to spin some bar. Not enough to kill. He's at 86%, but that shouldn't hold him back too much. I still think he'll be. He's got good meterless damage, so it doesn't matter anyways because he's about to die. One touch away. Going to go for the chip. Not enough to get it. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Dude, the health was so close though. Yeah. It's kind of what you expect out of a Lord fight, but the thing that I absolutely love about it right now is that even though these characters have some kind of patient plays with their fireballs and stuff like that, it's violent from the get-go. They're just going for it. But what a short hop off the fireball. Miles Chris going to be able to deal a ton of damage. Terry also known for his damage, being a solid character. Good chase from Shadow X.
The conversation since the game has been, since the game launched, is that everyone got really good at the offense really quickly. People very quickly labbed out, optimal B&Bs, all that stuff. The defensive mechanics, the complexity to this game is pretty vast, so people are still lapping that out. So you're still seeing the remnants of that where it's just like everyone is going, super offense, trying to get that early lead, sit on it, press their advantage. We're still not quite seeing the defensive options in this game from the finish yet. That's going to be probably the focus this week as people are coming back from their first major events, level up, max mode, and we'll see how things change. In this first full week of the game. But, just like that, we're already one game up. We're going back into it. This is game 2 again. Shadow X on Rock, Miles Chris on Terry, and it's just more of the same right now. As Shadow X just...
Oh my god, the reactions! Bro is awake at the wheel. Just ready to go for it. Now you got the corner unlock, going for the stagger pressure. It's a good area, just jumping in now. Shadow X looking like a force of nature with these command grabs.
The scoop and blast, perfect game, man. He's playing a one-player game right now. He's playing on single-player mode right now. Miles Chris is not able to get anything going. He's had maybe one good offensive drive in the previous game, and since then it's been the Rock Howard show. Shadow X isn't going to fall for that. Yeah, hard canceled. Same stuff. And now here we go on the tear again. Raging Storm. That's going to lower his rep guard a little bit. He's at 75. He can do one more EX move to put himself in burnout.
Oh my god, missed the throw. That's unfortunate. Do keep in mind, throw does take away throw protection. So Miles Chris was going for that play.
Nice, Miles.
That throw.
Miles Chris showing that, you know, if given the opportunity to execute, he can do it. He finally gets a round of his own. He's fighting for his life right now. He needs to pick up this next round to stay here on the winner's side. One game for Shadow X and one round apiece in this current game.
Ooh, that's something that probably makes Terry stand out quite a bit. His light confirms, right? He has some very powerful damage off his light confirms.
And they reach, so his lights reach so far. It's crazy for being light buttons. We're seeing a little more restraint from Shadow X. I think he's starting to respect Miles Chris's ability to capitalize on opportunities. So he's trying hard not to give him any. He's going to cash out the hidden gear, reset his rev meter, and do big damage in the process. Possibly blow Miles Chris past SPG, not quite. He's got about half of it left. So now rev blow is on deck for Miles. And Shadow X going on. Yep. Okay. Parry now in overheat. That's a tough position to be in. Only really a slight life lead.
Oh my god. Yeah, in a matter of seconds, that health bar just absolutely melts. But Miles Chris trying again. Do keep in mind, in overheat, it's not that easy. Those jump-ins are committal now, and Shadow X is looking for those opportunities to deny them. That's unfortunate. Misconfirmed.
Hey, with one touch, either side is going to be able to do it here. Shadow X just kind of slowly losing all of his life. 15 seconds left. Gets hit by the overhead this time, and there it is. He stays alive for at least one more game. Score is now 1 apiece.
Also, absolutely love the Terry color. He's went out of his way to make it look like really old Fatal Fury with like the blue gloves. I'm a fan.
Well, that is the old Fatal Fury. That's the pre-order bonus skin. That's Fatal Fury.
Wait, I thought the pre-order bonus made the gloves like brown. Did they not?
It might be a color edit thing, but I'm pretty sure that's the Fatal Fury 2 bonus skin. That pre-ordering.
Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Oh, block. Goes for the air. Nice.
Yep, 2 hits. Keeps him locked down in the corner. Oh, okay. Second rev
that was
here.
A bit funky.
Okay. Yeah. All right. The rev meter starting to build up for Miles Chris. He needs to be mindful. He's at 93. All those rev blows are adding up. Now he's in overheat.
Scenario. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be. Oh, not quite. He's gonna get one more chance. How many times? I've seen so many Terrys get blown up by doing that. They do power geyser when they're in the corner and their opponent gets the hardest of and jumps and just goes right over it and finishes it out. They gotta stop doing that.
Yeah. You're seeing Shadow X is really good at capitalizing on those like scramble scenarios where he's like out of rev. Usually when you're out of rev, it's like, oh yeah, this is a downside, it's bad, but for him, he's comfortable. They want to have a bit of fun with it. Wait, in the corner, keeping them locked in, no rollout.
Yeah, Miles Chris really leaning on that rev blow to create some offensive opportunities for him, especially now that Shadow X is being a little bit more respectful of Miles Chris's ability to execute and find damage. Nice. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, a little too early. Okay, drops it. That's fine.
Wait, it may not be. That health bar might delete. Oh, one more scenario for the kill. Fatal Red is what's going to do it. Shadow X up 2. Fairly confident. Sorry, 2-1, my bad. Miles Chris put on a very good showing, but whenever Shadow just gets those confident rounds, they just run this show. They just absolutely run it.
Yeah, again, Shadow X, a top 8 placer for our first tournament that we had last week. I'm not really surprised with how that went. I like that Shadow X adjusted and slowed down that just pure aggression that he had, because it looked like Miles Chris was a little unsure of how to necessarily approach. In the neutral, we saw him leaning on that rev bullet, like that one right there, a lot. And once Shadow X honed in on that, he started playing around that as well. That being said, as we can see here, Miles Chris was no slouch. He was, he did have the execution, just couldn't find the opportunities for it, and that's what set them apart. And ended up being a 2-1 set in favor of Shadow X. Shadow X is going to go on to play Aster later on this tournament, and Miles will drop down to loser's side, where he will have to play Jaws.
Oi, that's a scary name, that. One thing that I've been wondering
about, right? Joe's. It's spelled J-O-Z-Z, so I don't know. Anyway, what you thinking about?
So one thing that I've been curious about, right, is that in terms of grapplers, right? I'm a fan, right? They're my archetype. I play them a ton. Love Tizok in this game. I love them in the older game. What NA player is the Tizok right now? Because I've still to find him. I've still to see him.
The problem is that Tizok right now is a very underplayed character, so it's really hard to say, you know, with complete confidence who is Tizok in NA right now. Right now we got ourselves a Naruto battle right now. We've got a Hokutomaru mirror going on between
SQ.
SQ. The scoreboard's not up yet. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna go right into it.
It's SQ and So Sick Nash fan. SQ I know from the Guilty Gear scene and most anime fighter scenes. Really good player. Definitely stands out. So Sick Nash fan. I've heard the name. I've seen them play. Between these two very standout players, and especially with this character as well. It's going to be interesting to see who stand out in the mirror. So far, SQ is the one to take an early lead. A powerful round.
Yeah, if you say that you know SQ from the anime scene, then I think it makes sense that he's playing Hokutomaru. Not just for the aesthetics of it, but because, you know, I'd say that Hokutomaru is probably one of the characters that's closest to being an anime style character in terms of, like, you know, the movement options that he has, his air fireball, his teleport drop-ins, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, he looked really strong in that first round. Let's see if he can carry that on. So we're gonna have SQ on the pink purple Hokutomaru, and then Sosa Cat and blonde.
SQ, she's a really good player when it comes to, like,
thank you.
And like Guilty Gear, don't worry about it. And like Guilty Gear, and like I think I played some of the unis and Blazblues. Scary player for sure. But So Sick Nash fan, throwing back at you, need one more interaction. Gonna get it with the air. You know, she's going like, you're doing well for like one of those anime players, right? But you know, I've got to steal back that lead a little bit.
Final round. Get ready.
One of the cool things we're seeing with City of the Wolves is we're seeing a lot of cross-pollination. We're seeing a lot of people from other fighters come on over and check this game out. And it seems like everyone just in general is having a good time. They're finding characters they vibe with. They're having fun with the mechanics. It's really cool to see. You know, it feels like this game is bringing everyone together. That's just nice. Nice to see some unity.
For sure, it's definitely building a ton. For me, it's like I grew up playing the Grow on my dad's like consoles and that, and I'm like, oh, this is great, this is amazing. And it kind of had the soft spot in my heart. So when it eventually showed up, I'm like, my god, yeah, I got super excited.
20-something years in the making, but right now we're in the mid-screen. Not a whole lot happened. We're just seeing like a little tit-for-tat between these two characters. But SQ Fan finding a significant hit right here, gonna take out almost half of what Nash had left. Nash gonna answer right back with just a raw super on Wake It to just about balance it out. Slight lead for SQ, meter advantage for SQ as well. So next touch will definitely kill. They just have to just be able to find it though. Right now, Nash Fan is turning on the defense. If they can convert that into offense, might be able to finish this out if they don't. Oh no, that's overheat. Never mind.
Oh, that's a
okay, dangerous. Okay, yeah. Great answer, because if they had blocked that, they had no choice. If they block it, they're gonna get guard crushed. They can't just defend it.
I usually have tougher opponents.
They're in overheat, so that's no longer an option for them. So for SQ to do just a straight up super on wake up, smart play. It's pretty much the
Get ready. Fight.
Hey, you got the names backwards?
Oh, what do you mean?
Because could have sworn SQ was
Yeah. Okay, I think there was a slight mishap. You know what it is? It's the mirror, right? It confuses mopes. It confuses me.
I've been doing this for
years.
years.
I'm playing it, I'm like, which one's me? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Which meter am I looking at? Yeah. So for SQ to make that play, that just intelligently, just real checkmate scenario that she put herself in.
It could be a pretty risky going for that type of like super and those types of plays, but like it was a good call. It was a very good call. But So Sick Nash fan lost a ton of health, doesn't have SPG available to them anymore. It's all about a fireball game plan. Try find a way to get in, but that's a nice confirm off the crouching C. Really some good damage with the super.
Just has the slightest little. Okay, now it's gone. Answers right back, just about even on the health, slight meter advantage for SQ, and just closes it out by cashing out that bar. Now SQ is up 1 round in this second game is on match point.
Yep.
Tomorrow mirror.
I'm kind of curious. I would love to like question these players, right? Like, you've got SPG in the middle. Why? You've got SPG at the start. Why? Because this is the mirror, right? So there's different answers in their head to why they've separated the list. You know what I mean? It's got me curious. It's got me curious for sure. Nice. Big knockdown. SPG in play for both sides. Not going to represent Red Bull just yet, but that wake up super. The percentage success rate for SQ is 100% right now.
Ooh, doesn't quite get that one, but they're undeterred. They go right back into it with a low starter, pushing Nash fan all the way back to the corner, just about. Slowing it down, waiting for Nash to overextend. Throwing out some projectiles, feeding some meter.
Cool. Patience. Nobody wants to overextend. Nobody wants to get caught with a stray normal. So we're keeping our space, representing the shuriken. And if we get a hit, we might take the Oki. But it's all about chasing the roll or a hard knockdown. It's not that easy. But that's a clean hit.
Oh yeah. And now this is Nash fans' opportunity to take a round.
That's cool.
Needs to find one more hit, but may not get the upper. That's it. Yeah. If SQ can close this out, cash it out with the meter. There you go. Yep. All she needed to do was execute. She did, and it's a clean 2-0.
Beautiful stuff.
Good stuff to SQ. Yeah.
Like, you're probably coming into this like, yeah, I managed to knock down a pretty solid player, very well-known player, and I did it confidently in the mirror, right? Because in the mirror, it's all about who's the better player at the end of the day. So yeah, it's a very fun set to watch for sure. And I also see the names of the next one, and that's a player I recognize, Hyde or Hide. Not so sure how to say it. Great player. Oh, the replays. Yeah, I want to see some of this, right? Because we saw some really good neutral ups represented. Amazing wake-up supers from SQ. And some of the dire scenarios that really helped them a ton in these brutal scenarios. I mean, look at this. This is looking like a game-ending scenario. Able to take away. This is rough. Stuck with the low health. Level 1 escapes the corner.
Yep. Twice. Does it a second time. Did it a third time that we're not seeing right there, and here's the game ending, the game ending confirm right there. Good stuff. And Hoku tomorrow mirror SQ takes it 2-0, and so yeah, as you saw down below, we're gonna have Hyde from New York versus Jay coming up. So we're gonna see once again Terrence Bogardington against Hoku tomorrow, who we just saw a bit earlier. We know what both of these characters are capable of. This is Winners Top 16. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you have not followed yet, please go ahead and do so. We're going to be doing these Fatal Fury City of the Wolf tournaments every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We had a little bit of a late start today, but you know that's not going to be our standard going forward. Breakout series supporting Fatal Fury. Start your week off right with some really awesome Fatal Fury action. If you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and follow. And also enter. Just enter. It's free.
Do we do predictions? Do we do predictions here? Because I always like to see what the chat would bet on, because I'd be interested to see for this next set. Because again, to me, Hyde, I do like quite a lot, like watching the player. He's probably one of my favorites because like whenever I play Terry, I tend to look towards him whenever I'm watching a tournament. Go like, oh, what can I learn off this player? So I'm kind of curious. Do they bet on Jay? Like the name, by the way. Just chill. Just putting it out
Jay.
there, right? Just Jay, big man Jay. So it's got me curious. And we were going to go with the black fit that they had the last time I saw him. Pretty clean, pretty sleek. Of course, you're up against that little ninja. It's very difficult to catch him.
We got ourselves a Shadow the Hedgehog Terry against what's that one Gatorade flavor, like Midnight Ice or whatever, like the Hoku Tomorrow is making me think of that.
We don't get Gatorade over here, so I'm like...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, Jay just on a tear, already has Hyde down to half health, about to blow him past his SPG as well. It's the high-low mix-up and able to continue that offensive drive, and that might be it. I'm not 100% sure. Yep. Not surprised. Able to save that meter, just use nothing but EXs, which resets at the start of the round. Strong first round from Jay. Just absolutely the right answer every single time. Hyde, undeterred, immediately going into it, trying to get on that offensive drive.
Nice job. Oh, that's a very careful jump in from Jay. They do have that bar to work with, but they're opting to still hold on to those supers. Don't want to extend the damage just yet. Maybe look for kill scenarios for that. Hyde approaching in with the jump in, but the back throw put you in the corner. That's a bit rough.
Ooh, tries to rev blow through it, doesn't work.
Ooh, baiting the teleport, keeping them on their toes. Good jump in, no confirm sadly, gets the throw.
Nice
Hyde
kick
doing
throw.
his best to open up Jay with last super.
Reads the gap. Answers with the super.
Nice, goes low, well defended, beautiful rev blow, and that's the scary thing about Hokutomaru. Has access to rev blow into rev blow. One of the few, I think the only character that can do that.
That's crazy, huh?
Makes you wonder what the DLC characters are going to be like when they eventually drop. Will they have more stuff like that, or will it just be unique to this fella? That's a nice hit confirm from Hyde.
I mean, look, as long as they allow Ken to have Dragon Lash and make that one of his break moves, I'm going to be a happy guy.
I'm just saying, Jinrai feints are about to go crazy. Ooh. Good shot. That's it, yeah, again, and with the wild punish, that is a kill scenario. Don't drop the ending. Oh, wait. Oh, need a bar
nice.
for the kill.
Good job reading the back roll to get that last little bit of damage he needed to close out that round. He desperately needed. That was a strong first round from Hyde. He is undeterred by how lopsided that first game is. He's going right into it, finding his openings, capitalizing. Got one bar to his name. Okay. I've seen a lot of wake up supers from Hokutomaru players. Should be able to earn to get Terry straight through SPG. Yep. Rev blow is now off deck.
Beautiful.
For Hyde.
Obviously back up. I like the patience here from Jay. Doesn't want to overextend just yet. Powerful rev blow. Doesn't represent the second one. Wants to keep that rev relatively fine.
Just lets it rock. Another super in the corner.
Yeah, this is right because the character doesn't have a DP, correct? Like they have to represent super.
Yeah. In a reversal scenario, that's kind of like their only real option.
Yeah. Ooh, like knocked out. Ooh, cheeky throw setup, but not gonna get him. Gonna get the tech, and Hyde getting the chase out with the 1-2-3. A nice anti-air from Jay.
I like that Hyde stopped that combo a little bit short to not quite put Jay into SPG range. I think he's gonna try and get him out of it on the next confirm. He doesn't want to deal with those rev blows, which Jay has been getting a lot out of, but may not be for naught anyways, because right now Jay is running away with this round. He's basically one touch away, I'd say. Even with the high amount of rev that he has from closing this one out.
Wait. Yeah, could get knocked down to the loser's side with that. No, okay.
Definitely one touch now. Anything will do it, just goes right in with the Andy elbow. Closes it out. Woo! Had an answer for everything. Didn't always get the opportunity to put those answers out there, but definitely capitalized when he could.
That's mad disrespectful. Just that dialogue there.
Some of the win quotes in this game are just like, like Mai's just like, if she like wins against his heart, she's like, oh, you're so cute, I want to take you shopping, and it's really wholesome. And then other like win quotes are just like, bro, you fucking suck. Get out of here. Go home. You're a scrub. Give me $20. And go die, I guess, or something. Like some of the win quotes get wild sometimes. And then there's Rock, who's like going through like evil guy puberty, and all of his are just like really whiny.
And Tedzog's just like, keep it cool. Keep it real.
Hokutomaru is indeed a really good character, and I think that's why we're starting to we saw him creep up to the number one character in terms of usage across the player base. That happened earlier today after a few days of Hotaru being in the top slot. I know you mentioned Tizok earlier. Unfortunately, your boy is still in the gutter. I'm sorry, man. At the moment, people are still figuring that character out. He wasn't particularly good in Garo. He just had
to be fair, that was because of a bug. That really helped him.
That was one of the major factors, which is kind of crazy considering that we like to say that SNK loves and respects their grapplers. Like SNK they do. So to see Tizok kind of in the gutter is both surprising and saddening, because I've got a couple of friends who were also like, was really hoping that this would be you know, T-Zock's, you know, redemption arc. You know, you want to talk about a character on a redemption arc? My girl Hitaru, she was bottom 5 in Garo. She wasn't bad, but like she was just mediocre in terms of like everything a fighting game character could be. You know, damage, range, frame data, all that stuff. And she just had the glow up of the lifetime because like right now people are saying that she's like number 1. You know, and if not that, she's at least like a top, you know, contender for top 3.
I've got to say, one of my boys really puts her on the map whenever they play her. Right, for example, Fawn the Legend. One of my goals, he does commentary, does the gameplay and stuff. He's a part of Paragon. A really good Hotaru, understands the character to a very fine degree. So I'm like, yeah, he really shows off how strong that character is. But again, on the Tezok fight, I need to talk about that. It's mental because Tezok in Classic Garo, his kit is fine, right? His kit is actually quite fine. It's actually in depth. I loved it. I did a deep dive and everything. I'm like, oh, I love this. That's amazing. And it's all because of throw bug and lack of combos. That is the only thing that holds him back. And now we've got combos, no throw bug, and then they were like, let's take away his speed.
Yeah. He's like in Garo, he's effectively a Sam Show character because he's just all single button. You know, all single button presses, and it's a real shame. But we're still only like technically like,
sure,
you know, official release was last Thursday, so like we're still like the game's less than a week old, and you know T-Zock, you know, may be like the sleeper hit, you know, that
could be.
You know,
there's a ton of tech.
You know, he could just be the guy that's being slept on right now. And also, we are in the patch culture era. Like, he's just one patch away from being good. But right now, speaking of good, we got Shadow X and SQ. Both of these players put on strong performances when we first saw them. And now they got to play each other. We're going to see how things are going to go for SQ now that it's outside of the mirror. Playing against Shadow X, again, a top 8 finisher in the previous Breakout esports tournament for Fatal Fury.
Oh, yeah, that's me just realizing, we're in top 8. That's a big one.
Barely missed the scoop.
Nice. Oh!
Yep.
You're going to see that represented a ton for sure. Just defend into either DP or Red Blow. Rock having one of the stronger Red Blows in the game. Very tricky to catch. I don't know
his Red Blow was such a jump scare. It's just one of those things you have to go into like the lab and desensitize yourself to, because it just makes you like flinch every time you see it come out. Just the animation of it. Shadow X right now in Burnout doesn't seem to be deterred.
Oh, it's active. It's active.
Yeah, SQ wanted to punish a little too early and got hurt for it, and he loses the round in the process.
Personally, when those supers go out, I just kind of wait, right? I may miss a punish. At the end of the day, you don't want that to happen to you. They're super active. Super active. Wait, nice. Could go for a fireball punish as well. That's another thing you can go for. Like big sweep.
Yeah, Rock's Air EX Fireball is just so good.
Oh, it's powerful. Very, very powerful. Covers a ton of screen, super fast, and makes them back up. So the only counterplay is to do a preemptive run, which is an insane play to make in the moment. And not all of the characters in the roster have that. That's another thing. Wait, that's bro.
Even though it, like, as you saw right there, like the fireball pushed him back to full screen, and even with that, he was still able to recover fast enough on landing, run all the way back across the screen, and confirm off of the EX Fireball. It is such a good tool in Rock Howard's kit.
Oh yeah, especially in some matchups where the person wants to try get in, they have to work a little bit, like Kevin or Tezok. It's a very powerful neutral dominant tool. That's actually pretty nice. You've got the corner unlocked. Oh, but like we mentioned before, that Red Blow, it's a jump scare. Oh, but because they can do it too! That's insane! Is that loud? Is that cheating?
Nope. Alright, so SQ is in overheat, so that means that even though they're SPG, Red Blow is not an option. Neither is Justifin, so they're going to have to play this clean. Gets blown out of SPG on the last third of their health. Tries to go for that super. Oh! Shadow X respected it too much, hesitated a little bit, didn't get the chance to punish. Still has the lively, though, at 30 seconds left, though. And a bar. He's just going to close it out like that.
Chip out. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, no, that definitely has to put Hokotamaru's like rev blow up there. The fact that the aerial one can be cancelled into means in those rare scenarios where you both have SPG, you kind of have a I'ma get that out of here type rev blow. That's kind of insane to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, beautiful anti-air. No confirm because it is a normal hit, but because of the break, you make yourself safe, which is pretty nice. No, a lot of the cast have that, so that's really good to take advantage of.
Great punish from SQ earlier. Now we're just kind of feeling each other out in the neutral.
Oi.
Nice. Yeah, big damage. Huge damage. Catches out that out. That's gonna be it. That's gotta be it. Yes, sir. SQ staying alive for at least one more. Trying to get a point on the board.
Alright, she dominated the corner. Had it unlocked, ran the corner offense, just like perfected it, essentially. Oi. Punishable.
Nice. Excellent shift.
Oi.
Excellent shift to adjust the fin mid combo using that hyper defense mechanic. And it's going to get rewarded for a beautifully huge cash out. Absolutely huge cash out. 7 seconds in, already removed more than half SQ's health.
And do keep in mind that SPG super, the heading gear, does set your rev down to 0, so Shadow X getting that only gives them a life advantage, allows them to essentially do more EX pressure and get a killing scenario.
Gets to do more EX fireballs, gets to do with EX scoop, and it's gonna do that to close it out. Crazy round. That hyper defense to change the block state into adjust the fin, and then guard canceled it. Just, I mean, what can you say? Like that's just like amazingly high caliber play. You know, that is someone who spent their weekend in the lab. You know, it's crazy, great. Just, I mean, what more can you say about that? You know, they just executed.
It felt like one of those games where you just get to play your character. You don't really gotta care what the other guy's doing too much. You lock in, you play to a fine level, and then you're just good, right? It was probably just full confidence.
Shadow X loves.
Insane, though.
Yeah, that was really cool. Shadow X just loves turning this game into a single player game. Yeah, hopefully we get to see that replay. Hopefully part of the replay is what he did in that final round with the. Oh yeah, there it is right there. We missed the first part of it, but he converted into a Justifin.
Cheeky, man. Cheeky.
Yeah, and just right there, more EX fireballs, EX. Yeah, man, crazy stuff. 2-0. Oh, so we're already in top 8. Let me shift my pulls over so I keep track of that.
We got like some really cool. Oh my god! Whoa, look at that, man!
Yes, sir, dude. We're professional here at Breakout, man. Yeah,
Jesus, you guys should like follow for this. This is mental.
You're commentating in on one of the good channels. So for your top 8. Right now we have sitting on winner's side, Cotier versus Jay. We just had Shadow X versus SQ. We saw how that went 2-0 for Shadow X. On the loser's side, we still have that queuing up. So we've got Robert waiting to receive their opponent. Meanwhile, just queuing up El Dolgor versus So Sick Nash Fan. And then we've got SQ sitting in losers quarterfinals, waiting to receive the winner of Robert and whoever their opponent is. We're just, we're just kind of waiting to see how the rest of top 8 fills out. So while we're waiting for that, guys, again, hit exclamation point Matcherino. Get your link to the Matcherino. If you haven't used your coupon code yet, please go ahead and do so. And again, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, which gives you a free subscription that you can use on any channel. That doesn't come out of your wallet. That is a free subscription given to you by Twitch. Highly recommend, now that we're getting into the top 8, that you go ahead and use it on this channel so that you don't miss any act, like the it doesn't cut to a commercial and then you miss like a really hyped set. Don't let that free subscription go to waste. Don't let any of these free resources, your free subscription, or those free coupon codes go to waste. Please support the channel, support these players. We'll have next up for you Co-Tier on Kevin and Jay, who we just saw not too long ago in Hokotamaru. So this is going to be a really exciting set. Kevin, of course, he was the number one character in Garou Mark the Wolves. Bar none, he's a little tampered down in this game, but honestly not by very much. Kevin is out here still doing Kevin things. The cop just got off with a little bit of paid administrative leave, and now he's back out there, doing what he does best, and he's just brutalizing his opponents.
Yeah, it's kind of like what he brought over to this game is strong, without a doubt. There's no arguments about it. But it's about what this game has that isn't allowed them to kind of solidify that top one position, which is obviously the new EX system, the new Rev system, and how SPG works, right? So, for example, his EX rolls a cross-up. That's pretty neat, right? But you look at a character like Tizog, he has like EX anti-air command grabs that are funky as hell. You know what I mean? Like, there's some weird stuff to it. It's interesting.
I'm guessing this Kevin is Cable. I think that's what they're going here with this.
Oh my
I think that's
God.
what they're going here. It's always cool seeing someone's edit and like guessing what it is that they're going for.
And he turns his back for the
and then Jay with the who's that kid from My Hero? The main kid.
Deku, right?
Deku, yeah. That's who I'm thinking that is. That's just my guess though. But it's always cool like looking at someone's color edit and trying to figure out who they are. And some are more obvious than others. I'm pretty sure that's Cable.
Yeah, oh my god, beautiful conversion here from Jay. May make a comeback for sure. Do keep in mind Kevin doesn't have a DP, so Jay can kind of just rush offense. But that bar meter is a super invul option, but oh my god, way to play around the projectile, slam him with the punch, get the kill.
Absolutely. So yeah, as you pointed out, like Kevin doesn't really have a good DP, and Hokutomura is a very air-oriented character. So Jay could really dominate the airspace with this character. That being said, Kotir is a long time SNK player, a very talented player across multiple SNK titles. So we'll see how he navigates the intricacies of this matchup. I'm sure he's got a lot of experience to draw from, and right now he looks really undeterred by that disparity because he is on a drive right now. He won the first round, already has his opponent down to half health on this round. Jay is in burnout. He was trying so hard to push his offense and couldn't find it. Now he's going to get hurt for it. Lots of chip, close to guard crush, all that good stuff.
Ooh, what punish it to the head?
Nasty confirmed. He needs it.
Oh my god. I've not seen this animation and that looks pretty cool. Got the handy on my jaw, kicking through. Very cool. Look at the damage.
Huge damage. Now he's just one touch away, a little bit of chip. He's just going to close it out on a jab. Good stuff. Excellent conversion.
Ton of damage dealt. Oh, approaching in. When those backhands can feint them, but letting them rip. That's a good interruption from Jay, but that's going to lead that punish. But
nice. Reads the gap, jabs out of it.
Wait, very nice. Rushes in, doesn't catch the roll. Often to try to play a poke game. Kotir looking for an opportunity to get in. We're just staggering with the short hops. That tends to be the best way for them to open up Jay so far. The short hops, but good rev blow.
One thing I'm seeing across the board in tonight's tournament that I wasn't seeing last week, like in any of the tournaments, is I'm seeing a lot more Just-Ins outside of like the obvious things like jump-ins or fireballs. The real question as we go into this first full week of the game is like, how is the defense going to develop? Because like I said earlier, everyone has the offense pretty much figured out. It's the defense that's really going to change how this game is played.
Yeah, and then people will start figuring out offensive just defense setups. I've seen it. I've seen some laughing. So far, my favorite one to do, right? I hate to talk about Tizog. The man's never on screen, right? I do H Lariat, like the strong version of Lariat, and then I do just defend command grab because I know they're gonna mash because it's -2.
Right? Yeah.
Cheeky.
Apparently, like the window for guard canceling in this game is something like 16 frames, which is insane because in Garou it was so tight that like basically if you didn't buffer your special, you were never gonna get it on reaction off of a and there's just no damn way. But in this game, it's so generous how guard cancel can come out.
Functions, yeah, it's very difficult indeed in the older games. This game we got a bit of leeway, so you're still keeping some veteran skills.
Nice.
Like you're still learning beautiful stuff. Hey. Beautiful. Jay got the corner unlock. Oh my god, Red Blow avoids throw, or did we
Red
miss
Blow's
the throw
right back.
protection? Please, yeah. Goes for the
Nice,
jump.
good
and
stall in the
delayed it.
air. This is what we're talking about right here. That air approach is really making it difficult for Kevin. In the corner, has one less option to stop an approach. Oh, nice. Overextends and gets caught by the teleport drop in. Jay fighting for his life right now here in this winner's semifinals match in top 8. One round apiece, but Cotier is up a game. He just needs to find one more round to advance.
Nice. Watch your feet. Jumps in. Goes for the
Nice,
cross
the
up.
side
No!
switch. Excellent. Cash out the opportunity. Will he follow it up with... Nope, not quite. Okay, he's going to save it. Save it for the checkmate. That's smart. There it is.
Here we go.
There. Okay, so he's not going to save it for the checkmate. He's just going to go ahead and cash it because he saw the opportunity. And now he's just going to spin meter.
No, let's jump.
That was his last EX. He was at 91. He was at like 80-something%. I don't think he recognized that because it looked like he tried to extend the combo with another EX and didn't get what he wanted. And now he's going to get to close it out anyways on a whiffed super punish.
Oh my god, absolutely terrifying stuff. Way to end it, but felt like there was 2 dropped opportunities.
He's definitely
And
capable because look at the red eye. I don't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry, but like he's got a single red eye. That's definitely capable.
No, without a doubt, without a doubt. But like, yeah, you've got to be feeling the panic if you're Cotier, right? It's like, okay, I've dropped one game winning scenario, as well as just bring it back in the scenario. Drops another one. Oh Jesus Christ! Drops another. Oh my god! But still wins it, right? We locked in. We went from it's so over to we're so back. It's so over. We're so back. It's
Just
so
the full spectrum of vibes.
Yeah, but oh my god, what a match. I felt like one thing that could definitely be improved for Cotier in this set was definitely the punishments. But besides that, a really on point in neutral, really on point in offense, and Hokotamaru seemed to have a difficult time due to not having a DP as well. This is a DP-less battle that we witnessed.
Yeah, and Kevin has a few ways to kind of like approach from there. That I forget the name of them. I think it's like Hell Knuckle or whatever. The one where he like jumps and kind of like punches, like slams down. Yeah. Like that is such an oppressive tool. Like if you see Kevin approach, like, oh, I think I'm just gonna jump at him, and it's like no, because if he gets the read on you thinking you're gonna jump, he's just gonna just snipe you out of the air and like just slam you back into the ground. We got Taki Tonfa is a Kevin player in my local region. He's basically played Kevin the entire time he played Garo and City, and it's just like I see that character a lot, and I have to deal with that matchup quite a lot. But yeah, so next up we're gonna have El Dogor versus Sosik Nash fan, and it's really cool because Dogor is gonna play Kain, a character that we haven't seen yet, but we saw a lot of over the weekend. A absolute zoning monster versus Hokotamaru, who's again this rushdown oriented, get in your face character, likes to approach, who has the tools to approach from the air. But is he going to be able to do that against a character that has a good DP and a 45 degree in the air fireball? So I'm really excited to see how this matchup pans out. I didn't get a chance to watch much of the events over the weekend. I had a gender reveal at my in-laws' house on Saturday, and then Sunday I took my son to a Thomas the Tank Engine event at the Baltimore Train Museum. So I didn't get a lot, and today was a busy day at work. I haven't had a chance to like catch up on the footage. I'm definitely gonna do that tomorrow. But man, there, again, there was just so like between the week one kind of like regular tournaments, like breakout series here, your TNS, your Cost a Bunch, and then level up and max mode and all that. Like, there's just already so much stuff to catch up on.
I've got to say, it sounds very like you had an amazing day at that Thomas the Tank Engine exhibit.
It was a lot of fun.
Favorite
weather was perfect. The weather couldn't have been any more perfect. It was so much fun. But what's going to be fun here is okay. So instead of Hokotamaru, we're seeing Sosik Nash fans switch to Hotaru. That color edit on Hotaru makes me think of who's the maid characters from Melty Blood.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not an anime player. I only play Guilty Gear, right? That's where I put my hands up.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's going for with this color, but I could be wrong. So we looks like he was gonna play Hogan tomorrow, but he opted to go with Hotaru. Maybe he likes that better for this specific matchup. Yeah, Kohaku and Hisui. Thank you. I think that's what they're going for there. But Eldolgor is undeterred by this character swap. He takes that first round pretty convincingly.
Very powerful first round. It did appear like there was moments where So Sick Nashvan had the corner locked, could have got away with some nasty pressure. Eldegor just denied a lot of that. Now we got the corner lock, great DP, getting out.
Nice,
Ooh.
Good side switch.
Good deck. No class. So mean. Oi.
No, we love our pompous upper crust types.
Yeah, upper crust. Oi. Defense.
Nice rate with punish or counter poke. I guess that's what that was, and he's going to convert that into huge damage. Blow Eldogor past his SPG and keep him a 1 bar. Next confirm could be it if he chooses to cash out the meter. Doesn't even need it, just does it with pure damage. Don't try to tell me that Hotaru is anything less than top 3 in this game.
Very interesting, by the way, that his flash kick is punishable on hit, even on that last little bit. That's very interesting to see. Oi, nasty stuff. No confirm. Obs for OK. Beautiful rev
Nice.
to escape. It appears that So Sick Nashban is really good at escaping the corner, and that's something Eldegor's got to look out for. Maybe a bit of patience. That had no iframes, but that does.
You think it's over?
Oh, rev
Hey, rev blow, can't punish that, sir. Nice. Okay, yeah. Reads the throw attempt, jumps over, but doesn't get anything off of it. Undeterred, continue running, gets the command grab. Oh, there was an attempt, and I respect it. They probably didn't. I have a feeling they probably didn't mean to back jump that. I think they meant to like neutral jump it, and then probably got the back jump by mistake. But hey, you know they tried. They tried.
You know, I appreciate the Daigo attempt, but like sometimes you cannot Daigo it out, you know? You can't just defend a million times. And of course, one thing that is scary, can come up and mess with the timings that it just defends on that super, meaning you could get hit by the super. It's a scary situation for sure, but it's a nasty confirm. Ups for Oki yet again, no defensive play from So Sick Nashvan, allowing for a throw. We're lipping the offense yet again, no defensive play, which goes for the offense.
Nash is trying so hard to take his turn back, and he is getting hurt badly for it every single time. Finally finds an opportunity. Needs to start making up some damage. 85% on that rev meter. 78 now. Gonna spin some meter, get some damage, lower the rev meter. They're still not out of the woods yet. As a matter of fact, they're 1 touch away from death. It is. Yep, there we go. Yep, just rev blow, blows it out. Eldogor. This is winners. Where are we at? Oh, this is loser side. Okay, yeah. So this is 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Also,
so yeah,
we did get a lovely donation in the prize pool. Something to note from Deception. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yo, Deception.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you, my
wait,
guy.
no. Wait, no. I'm stupid. I apologize. From Stars. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
Either way, Deceppi, thank you. Anyways, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you in the channel, homie.
Oi.
Nice. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Beautiful stuff.
Nash fan showing that when he can get the opportunity to do the damage, he can. It's just he's trying a little too hard to find it. Works out for him in this particular round. He needs to get 1 more to keep this game going, because if he drops this round, that's it. He is out of the tournament. Right now, he's off to a bad start as he gets opened up. Okay, nice. Good counter poke with the 2C yet again. He's gotten so much out of those. Gonna take the life lead. SPG on deck for Eldogor.
Oh my god, Phil. Damage as well. Sets up the
here
projectile.
comes the set play.
Keeping it cool. Nice jab. Big anti-air. And that's going to lead to some really good damage. But again, Obster Oki. Rev blow in the DP. Big whip from both sides.
What an interaction. The iframes versus the rev blow. Oh man, it's crazy. Iframes on iframes. Eldogor in burnout right now.
Meaning jumps for Camille. Gotta be careful now.
I gotta stop calling it burnout. People will think I'm a Street Fighter 6 player.
No, I feel that though. It's so easy to say burnout though. Overheat doesn't come to the mind.
I mean, burnout got there first. What do you want from me? Okay, I respect the just defend attempt. You know, try to build up a bunch of meter, lower the rev gauge. Okay, you gotta spin it. Okay, you should have spent it, sir.
Oh god, yeah, and your jumps are
that's a shame. That's a shame. They had to spend it. They had the two. Oh wait, no. They're not in SPG. Never mind. I keep forgetting that you have to be in SPG to be able to do the hidden gear. I keep forgetting that part. Yeah. But that's why I'm not in top 8.
Nah, don't worry about it. I mean, it's pretty brutal indeed. When you get to that burnout scenario, overheat. I'm me saying that. When you get to that overheat scenario, it's brutal indeed because like your jumps are committal now. Despite the fact that jumps are still always a strong option, they're extremely committal now, and you can't negate chip damage. You just gotta respect it, and you're seeing it here. It's like, okay, I'm gonna read for the jump, big anti-air with the projectile gets the kill, and El Degor goes up to still in the bracket, and unfortunately, Sosek Nashvan knocked out.
Yeah, I mean, like when you put yourself in overheat, that's a sign that you went too hard on your offense and didn't get enough out of it. Because as you do damage, it lowers your rev meter back. I think it's like 5% for like every at least for every button you land. And so like if you're like and the thing is like you get into overheat by being overly aggressive, and like once you're in overheat, you kind of don't really have an option but to continue being overly aggressive because, like, as you said, like, you don't have just defend anymore. You can't block because you essentially are, like, one string away from getting guard crushes. Like, your only option is to keep going.
Very much, yeah. It's a weird blend of, like, you gotta be well aware that, yeah, you can be defensive, but only to a certain point, right? It's a brutal scenario we put in. We're going to be heading straight into our last loser's top 8 set. Not just top 6 afterwards. We got Tamago up against Robert. Robert being a notable player from my side that I'm able to recognize. Tamago, of course, we had them on earlier. And they're Hotaru really putting in good work.
Yeah, this is a crazy match because it's two characters with great fireballs, high movement speed, great air options. This is like the closest that we're gonna get to like just a full-on luchador match because this is gonna be some like just high flying, big damage nonsense. Here's an opportunity right here. See how much Robert's gonna spin. He's gonna spin that bar. Okay, cool. Get Hotaru down to her last third. He's got 55%, so he can definitely close us out. On the next confirm. He just needs to find it. Right now, he's kind of getting picked apart little by Tamago, who's slowly pushing him into the corner. Nice, good break. Make yourself safe. Continue the pressure. That could be it. He's now in overheat. He's got to do this meterless. Not quite. With one more touch, anything will do it. There it is. The back throw. I believe that was C to punish the twirly fist.
Yeah, pretty brilliant. Pretty brilliant indeed. Backing up. Keeping it cool, sends it the projectile. Oh, good block. That is safe. So we end up going back into neutral. Great hop over the fireball that was kind of aimed to anti-air. Tamago. Let's have the corner lock. SPG is available, and we did see it from Robert. This is one of the stronger SPGs for sure. You don't want to get caught. Oi.
Right now, kind of in the driver's seat for this round, just finding every little thing, trying to cash out a ball. Oh no, it whiffs, but hey, it's fast enough that he's not able to get punished. He's gonna get hit by a low start, by a mid starter though. The double rev blow, the double rev blow.
That's gotta be the scariest thing about this game. Not gonna lie. After today's tournament, yeah, double rev blow is by far the scariest concept that you have to deal with. Oh, nice. Goes for the confirm into the.
I think that should be it because he's definitely got enough space on his rev meter. Yeah. Okay. First game going to Robert. And again, this is losers final, so these players are fighting for their lives.
Yeah, either one could get knocked out, but do keep in mind with the advantage that Robert has with that 1-0 lead. And not getting to use SPG a ton goes to show you how confident they probably are right now. Like you've not even knocked me down the halfway point too much. You gotta work really hard. And for Tamago, you need to take this round because if you do not take this round, I'll feel dire and dire as it continues on. But wow, goddamn punish for that heavy kick. Ooh. Skips to the DP. They're just playing it cool. Kami collected. Great catch with that 2B, allowing for a full confirm in the corner. But you need one more for the kill.
Just doing max damage. Yep, there it is. Has the space to do it. There we go.
God damn, man. God damn. That's how you do it. You need to take that round, by the way, right? You need that round.
You need it. You need the momentum. Has 2 full bars. Has the opening hit. Gonna take Robert down to SPG. Okay, no, good. Stops the damage short.
But there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. But hey, I mean, next confirmed, they can blow him right past it. Oh no, that's gonna whiff for sure, and they're gonna get hurt for it badly. A wild punish starter, a meter, a bar on deck, low on rev. Yeah, here we go. It's party time. Next confirmed definitely will do it.
Yeah, this is quite a nasty situation. It's such a shame that heading gear came out.
But he may not get the opportunity. Yep, gets the side, gets mixed up, and that's gonna be that.
Yeah, rolls are great in general. They allow you to escape from nasty situations. At the end of the day, if that character has a run, you're setting yourself up to be crossed up. And Robert, well aware of that. Oh my god, another winning scenario for Robert. Tamigo, what you gonna do under the pressure? Great DP. Very nice. Open from one of the EXs, a ton of damage there. Uses that bar, not enough to kill, but it's one more interaction. Strike throw for your life. Oh, the DP blip.
What can you say about that? I mean, like, Robert just kept it calm and collected the entire time. Like, Tamago had the damage, but he couldn't find the opportunities.
In a kind of boring way.
But look at this. Well, that was easy in a boring way. Look at, like, man, the smack talking Southtown is just top tier. Top tier.
It wouldn't be the streets if it wasn't, though. Gotta love it. But yeah, that was one where Robert was just sort of like in the driver's seat, in control. There were some rounds that were like down to the wire for sure. But like, I could tell even in that low health scenario, Robert wasn't panicked. They weren't worried at all. They were able to play into their defensive options and offensive options pretty well, cycling between them, and was able to take it in. That's nasty, man. That is what's scary about rolling this game. If you're up against a character with a run, you're setting yourself up to be left right.
Yeah, Robert kept it absolutely cool, even at the times that he was at a disadvantage. And what I liked was that he was changing up what his tools were. He was approaching from the air, he was approaching low, he was side swapping, all that stuff. He was constantly keeping Tamago guessing with what the offense was going to be, and I think that's what really set the two apart. Because Tamago had the execution when he found the opportunities, but he wasn't finding them terribly often. And then of course there's a few unfortunate drops like the hidden gear super. We saw that. It just a little bit of a flub. Might be some tournament nerves. So that's gonna be it for Tamago. But hey, man, better luck next week, because we're gonna do this every Monday here on the Breakout series. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. This is a free to enter online tournament open to the entire North American region. So come on by. Don't be just a viewer, be a participant. Just get in there, play some matches, have some fun. You gotta play to win.
And if you're a spectator from the EU scene, that is 1 a.m. BST.
Yeah, I meant to ask earlier. You're coming in from Scotland. Like, what time is it for you over there? 1 a.m. Man, damn, you're
looking at the time. It's 2:55. I don't know if that showed up on there, but yeah, I'm used to this. I like doing the night shift.
Okay.
A lot of the Guilty Gear NA community know me for that. A lot of the Tekken community used to know me for that, but then I did more EU stuff because a lot of the Tekken commentary was very long, and I'm like, my throat, right? But so far, I'm liking the flow of this game. I'm liking the community. I'm really enjoying it, and thanks to Breakout for like kind of just going on like, yeah, sure, we'll get you on. Yeah, that's cool. I'm like,
I can see why we want to get you on, because if you also like Tekken 8 and Strive, I mean, you're and Fatal Fury, you're basically at home here, because like besides just doing Fatal Fury on Mondays, we do Tekken 8 on Wednesdays, and then we do Guilty Gear on Fridays. Both of those are still 8 p.m. Eastern time. Two big things that we have specifically for Tekken is that we have the Academy, which is a beginner to intermediate friendly tournament. We kind of make sure that it's, we get some like those higher level players out of here so that, the more beginning players can have some fun. But we bring those advanced players in to act as sort of coaches where they can, review what they're saying, give feedback and advice to help improve, your grind as you level up in Tekken 8. But then, I'll finish this spiel later as we get into more matches. We got Jay versus Eldor. So this time we're seeing the Hokutomaru Kane matchup.
All right, this is going to be a very, very interesting matchup. A matchup between the Rushdown and the Zoner. The one that wants to get in at any cost necessary. The person wants to keep you at bay. But it does appear Eldor going for a bit more of an aggressive approach.
Okay, Jay runs in, runs out, sure, whatever.
Hit and run. Ooh, big anti-air. Jay representing it. Gets the cross up. Unfortunately, not confirming that counter hit, but we're still staying safe. Oy.
Yeah, Eldor undeterred right now. He's in SPG, 55% on his rev meter. Okay, he needs to be a little more discerning about what he does. Okay, he's going to spin another rev, push Jay into the corner. Okay, here we go. Big damage. How much is he going to spin? Nothing. He's just going to keep that bar. Okay, fine. Now he's in overheat. He's going to have to continue his offensive drive. Tries to go for a throw. Gets tech.
Way into the EX. Allowing for some good damage.
It's going to be a knockdown scenario.
Beautiful.
Wow, he's going to just spin it all. Okay.
No, I'm a massive fan of this. Why? Because that rev, even though it was low, gonna go right back to zero. Meaning you can get away with some greedy chip kill scenarios, and that's like super.
Yeah.
Not projectile involved.
Tough situation for Eldor to be in because he still had like 60-something% of his overheat left, and he was basically down on like just a single button away from dying.
Done. Nice. That's the EXs for the confirm. Able to keep the corner unlocked. Unfortunately, missed the meaty fireball. But does have the corner representing the shurikens. Goes for the neutral up cross up.
Jay is here. He's there. He's everywhere. He is all over the place, keeping Eldor guessing. And right now, he is guessing wrong, and he's getting hurt badly for it. He's once again one touch away from death, and there it is. As I say it out loud, I manifested a strong first game for Jay. He takes that 2 rounds in a row, and he is up a game here in losers quarterfinal.
Very powerful round indeed. A lot of dominant offense, I would say for sure. A lot of roll chases as well. I like this. You see, confirm L to go. Oh,
nice! The universal overhead with the slowdown to make it cinematic. Very nice. We got the setup going. Hence the air escape.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Saying he's here, he's there, he's everywhere, man. Look at him. You can't catch this kid.
Dude, Jay has so much buried offense. It's very difficult to even understand where you are during it. That was a nice anti-air. Eldor in a kill scenario needs to get one more interaction. Gonna get it with the throw. Very well placed. And Jay, goddamn man, goddamn dominant round for what felt like Jay.
Yeah, but Eldor just answered right back, undeterred by what is happening. Keeps it cool.
Hoi.
Jabs, nice.
Yeah, that's definitely a powerful thing to have on your overheads if your overhead has a slight hop on it. Nice. Good for dealing with throws.
Okay, so we're seeing less of the rev blow from Eldor to like force his opponent to the corner, and now he's just playing it in the neutral, waiting for this confirmed. Finally, he gets Jay in the corner one way or the other. Now he's in a strong position because it's set up city. He does one. That's all he needs, and he gets his one game. The score is now 1 apiece.
You have agility.
That was
Discount Deku versus Maximilian. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. I wonder if Max has gotten that jumpsuit from Salvatore yet.
Oh my god, bro, I am waiting. I want to see him in the fit, and I want to see him do that idol animation, bro.
He's got to get the sunglasses, too, to like completely sell the look. He's got to get the sunglasses with the grandma chain around it. He just got to go all in on it, but, that's a topic for another day. Right now, I'm liking that Eldor is on the offensive drive right now, pushing Jay into the corner. He gets there without having to use the rev blow. He's finally made that adjustment. And now it's just set up city. Oh, okay.
Beautiful. Beautiful area. Able to get the knockdown. Went for a cheeky overhead setup of some sort. Nothing comes of it though. Eldogor trying to go for the cross up. Well defended.
Both characters looking all the way around, but now Jay finally finds a hit. But he's in overheat for it though. That's fine because he takes that round, and now he is 1 round away from staying alive and eliminating Eldogor.
Yeah, Hokutomaru has so many funky offensive offsets, offensive setups, and I'm such a fan of the way Jay utilizes them. I'm such a fan. You've convinced me of the character. Oi. Oh, okay. Goes for the punish. Gets the cross up. Very nice short confirm. Not too mental.
In a game like this, where stuff like just defend and guard cancel is a defensive option that your opponent has, you have to vary your offense.
Double Luigi? Oh, he hit him with the round ton. That's insane. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's a carryover from Garo.
Oi.
All right,
Yeah,
one round apiece, 1 game apiece. This is it. This is set point for both players, and both of them have been quite strong in this set. Right now, Eldogor was the one that's on the drive in terms of rounds, but right now, Jay just spinning it all.
Damage.
Yeah, blows Eldogor past
I think Jay wins
SPG.
this.
Oh man, he's at 96%. He's very close to overheat. As Eldogor starts up some offense, finds an opening. Here comes the set play, making all the right choices right now.
Good tech.
Nice, yeah, needs that to reset the momentum that Eldogor has. And it's all for naught as he finds it again, and we're back to where we were before the baby rev blow.
Nice set play you got there. Unless you're representing a fro, rev blow will be the answer, allowing Jay to escape it. Beautifully done.
Jay says, screw this neutral. I'm going to skip that and go straight on to loser semis. Says, Delgor, see you next week.
Oh my god. Yeah, I absolutely love that play. It does appear that for the set, there was a ton of like passing the baton of like who's going to take that round, right? It's like you're going to have a dominant round, I'm going to have a dominant round. And then the more it started to tie up, like we were a match apiece, it started to get a bit more tighter and tighter. The characters' healths were starting to like seem very similar as it continued on. But it was so fun. So fun to watch and so fun to probably play as the players. But you know, at the end of the day, it is a tournament. First place is on the line. You know, one of us has got to win. And it does appear that Jay will be the one to do so. But even look at this, man. Oh my god, there was so much domination from both sides, and Red Blow was the answer.
Yeah, a lot of varied offense from both sides. I like that Eldogor stopped using Rev Blow as a tool to push Jay into the corner. I think he was overextending himself with that, and the match shifted to be a little more even once he stopped doing that, because he wasn't, you know, putting himself, you know, in overheat so early. So yeah, good adjustment from Eldogor. Found some confidence to do his to get Jay where he wanted him without having to sort of like bully his way in and spend some of his resources. Coming up next, we're going right into it. Rapid fire matches here. SQ versus Robert. So we're having ourselves another Hokutomaru. A lot of Hokutomarus tonight. Like I said earlier today, Hokutomaru did surpass Hotaru in terms of the most played character across like just like the global player base. So again, SQ on the pink Hokutomaru, Robert on the blue-haired Hokutomaru. SQ going right into it.
No, it's very interesting to see that this character started to take the game by storm, right? Because obviously we all talk about Kan, we all talk about Hotaru, right? It's very interesting to see that like this kid is probably the meta pick, right?
I think we're seeing why, because I mean, look at the variety of offense that he can do. Look at his speed. Look at his damage. I mean, like he's just they both whiffed command grab in the air, or not command, but grab in the air. I think Hokutomaru, like, I think the issue was that he's clearly a character that takes like a little more time to develop his offense, but like now the people who have been grinding on him, we're seeing the payoff for that, because we're seeing a lot of variety in this high flying offense. 20 seconds left, and looks like SQ is one touch away from taking the round, but Robert can still pull it off. He's got a bar. He just needs to find his touch. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the sweep to hit the landing frames of that jump, and that's that. SQ taking that first round.
You know what I realized? Hokutomaru, their color like Cronin.
Oh man, don't say that.
That's the Cronin colors.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably...
I hear that level 3 now. Oh my god, the damage.
Cronin Tamaru.
Oi, here we go. Going for the lows.
Ooh, okay.
Opts for the escape. Oh, nice. Goes for the break. Opts for the okay, keeping the damage, chasing in, backing up. SQ making it very tricky for Robert to take control, but that was a nice anti-air in that scenario. Try to tie up the health a wee bit, but SPG on the side of both.
Woo! SQ just getting that almost every single time. The wake up super getting rewarded for it. That should be it, yes sir.
SQ looked dominant. And what that came down to was the walkbacks. Well aware when you're running Oki, sometimes waiting, doing nothing, backing up, giving the opponent space is the way to go. You know, let them dig themselves their own graves. You know,
exactly. In a game where, in a game where everyone
we're gonna character swap. Somebody's opting for a different character.
I don't blame him, man. Playing as Hokutomaru is probably stressful because, you know, he's just like, you're just constantly doing stuff. Just constantly doing stuff with your hands. Hokutomaru mirror sounds even more stressful because now it's just two people just all over the place. You can't keep track of anything anymore. It's just stressful. Looks like Robert is going to switch to Rock, and I think that's a pretty good call because I think Rock has the right tools to kind of contain Hokutomaru a little bit more. He's got that really strong EX air fireball. He's got the great air rev blow. I think this is a better choice.
Oi, nice, keeping it cool. So something to note, nice shadow colors by the way. Something to note, the one thing that can certainly help for Rock is that DP, right? Having a DP and a DP break is very powerful in this game, without a doubt. You can't even argue it. With other games, I'm like, yeah, DP strong. In this game, I'm like, a DP is strong. Like SQ, not giving a damn, already capitalized. Look how much health is gone.
Being able to like cancel your DP is like, it's like just such a have your cake and eat it sort of thing for the FGC, because you know, historically, you know, DPs are just such a super committal thing, and now it's like, not anymore.
It's like, I could do this one that breaks. It doesn't have any iframes, but you're betting on it. And if you did, I get out and I get a turn, you know? It's scary stuff.
Alright, so we're seeing what looks like the character swap is working out for Robert so far, as he, you know, he's just a meterless touch away from taking this round here at the 22nd mark. SQ finds the space. Okay, takes it right back, takes the life lead. Just super lows all the time. Okay.
Pull back that. Oh my god. And that DP, again, doesn't have any iframes whatsoever. But what makes it good is how quickly it comes out, and the fact that you can go straight to those aerial projectiles. Very powerful cancels indeed, and Robert takes full advantage of that at the scramble.
Throw. Not this time, sir. He was ready for it. Hyper defense to try and make to space that string out a little bit more, but it doesn't quite work out. Still gets hurt for it. Cancels the overhead into the scoop, but both of those whiff. Nice. Overheat for Robert. He's about to get blown past SPG.
Good DP.
There you go. Yeah, can't do the EX Fireball followed. He's an overheat. 50% of that left, but it doesn't matter because it looks like that's going to be round for SPG. Yes, sir.
Very powerful round. Represents it, gets the kill. And now Robert, there's going to be a ton of mental gymnastics going on in that man's head. He's probably thinking, maybe I need to chill in the DPs. That's what's costing me right now. I'm getting killed for it, you know? Oh, jump in against the heavy kick. That's a good feint for the follow-up. And just like so much damage is going to be dealt. And Robert's playing from a nasty back end.
He's got 2 bars, man, but he's out of SPG, so hitting gear is now up deck. He's just getting picked apart. Yeah, there you go. You just get this kid off me. That's you know, whole bar just to basically get out of the corner. I respect it because he's bleeding all over the place right now at the 42nd mark. Even if SQ drops his round, she still has that doesn't matter. Anyways, moving on.
Just
moving
confirm the lights. That's
moving
it.
on.
SQ getting the kill with the super to go up too.
God, this kid is a menace.
Yeah, and that means winners finals and losers semis has been solidified. That is going to be very interesting. But from what I'm reading here, I believe we're going to be going on a 7-minute break after, of course, a little replayage and talking to you, shelling about the Matcherino. So while these replays are playing, be sure to check out that Matcherino, right? You can donate or you can go and claim the codes, which are completely free, by the way. Completely free. And you're able to add a collective of almost, I believe, $15 through all the codes that are claimed. So it would mean a ton if you guys could get on that, help spread the prize pool a little bit. So please, fellas, completely free. Click that link I put in the chat. Log in, hit Twitch, hit claim code, and that is you. Simple 4-step program to supporting this scene. But what a victory for SQ.
Absolutely. Sorry, I was just drinking some water. I've been yapping all day, yapping at work, yapping when I got home, and now I'm yapping on the.
Oh, as soon as I heard break, my eyes lit up. A cup of tea.
Oh man, yeah, Thank you for that Matcherino shout out. We're coming into winners finals next, so that's gonna be a 3 out of 5 will be co-tier on Kevin versus Shadow X. Probably rocking that rock again. I meant to say earlier besides Tekken 8, besides the Academy for Tekken 8, which is our beginner friendly tournament series, we also have the Champion Circle tournament series, which is a year-long tournament series that the Breakout series is putting on for Tekken 8, that at a minimum will culminate in a $750 prize pool. There's a few kind of intricate rules about like how it all works, and it'd be faster to just direct you to breakoutes.com, go to their FGC tab, and then look for it there. There's a YouTube video that will explain how that all works. And again, Breakout runs Tekken on Wednesdays, Guilty Gear on Fridays, and then obviously we'll be here every Monday doing Fatal Fury. And each of those tournaments are at 8 p.m. EST, free to enter, open to the North American region. So please, watch, compete, hang out, all that, have a good time. That's just what we're here for.
Yep. But yeah, we're going to be peacing out for that quick little 7-minute break. So go away, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, go to the toilet, all that stuff, and come back, get ready for the action that the top 4 has to represent. Peace out, fellas. See you in a wee bit.
See you back in a few.
Whoa, giant to a maggot, big boss status. Ain't gon' lie, I really wish they would like a cabin. I ain't do no front and get my money on the back end. Yesterday's price ain't today, now we taxing. Way out the fear, ain't no way out for me. They always told me I'm the wave, like I'm way out. And see, I know some real ones turn state, ain't no way I could be out here living like the villain, only way up for me. Moving out the purges, I give time if it was worth it. If you coming for my fam, then you know I take it personal. Say that you the GOAT, I asked around, I never heard of you. Rocky road ahead, and there's some things I had to hurdle to. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, windows down so all the haters see me. Back then they didn't want me, now they wanna beat me. Keep the grass cut low, cause them snakes still sleazy. Always knew I had to glow, I just had to find a reason. Walking around looking like I own the place. I don't waste no food, man, I always finish off the plate. Ain't contemplate trenches, baby, can't believe we made it safe. Something out of nothing, yeah, we made a way. So hungry, think I overate. Every single shot, then I'm thinking John Wick. Every loss got a lesson, every make got a miss. I can't even think of a man that had me terrified. We got options, pick your poison or just pick a side. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going.
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gone, get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone screen. Anybody tryna take a piece of pie home? Try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low balling digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the juice. Got me swinging for the fans. Always look the life through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to.
I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking it healed and coming for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted to go? I ain't gotta speak cause I already know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
I told you I already know.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
Already know. I already know.
Yeah. I'm spitting the truth. When I'm in the booth, I take you to school. Yeah. This ain't a lesson. I put on this armor like it was my weapon. I'm stepping. The ops can leave. My props are these utilities he put inside of my belt. Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell. But really, the king is the one you can smell. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
I told you I already know.
You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
I already know.
I know my identity. My identity from the go.
I already
know. Already know.
They gon' know us when we show up. We got it busted. Yeah, that's so us. bad bitch. Looked in the mirror, oh my God, I'm a bad bitch. Give me what I want, ooh yeah, I'm a savage. No, that's right, XYZ, I'ma have it. You know that's right. Hold up, wait a minute, here I go now. Hold up, wait a minute, here I go, wow. It's all over before you finish when I show out. Got him staring at me when I pull up, roll out. Yeah, hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. When you see me coming through, wait a minute, hold up, wait, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. I see me coming through, yeah. Wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business. I hate what they think about me, I don't care though. Too busy getting money, getting pesos. Big business, bitch, I'm stacking up my Legos. If you ain't up on my level, then just say so. I'ma paint the town every color of the rainbow. She thought she could do it like me, but she can't though. Still a bad bitch in designer or in plain clothes. They love my husky ass voice, so they wanna throw me bankroll. Hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. When you see me coming through, wait a minute, hold up, wait, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. I see me coming through, yeah. Wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yep, the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear.
What is good, fellas, and welcome back to top 4 of our first Breakout Fatal Fury. Of course, we did have the pre-week on the 21st, but this is the first official week of the actual good to go. So, yeah, excited to see top 4 for sure. You know, I'm Patriarch panel with Superwell, who's been an absolute treat to me today. I've got to say, man, absolute treat. It bring me in, made me feel comfortable in the NA scene. I'll say that much. And I've got to say, yeah, we've had quite the top 16 so far, and these last competitors, my God, they are truly going to stand the test of time.
It's been an exhausting topic just from all of these Hokutomaras that we're seeing. Like I said, man, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. That kid is, and we're gonna see more Hokutomaru at some point. Right now, we're gonna have Kotir and Shadow X playing Kevin and Rock, but we do have SQ and J waiting to play in loser semifinal. So that's gonna be yet another Hokutomaru mirror. We've seen at least 5 or 6 of those tonight. It's been pretty crazy. It's been a lot to try and talk over, as you know, everyone's just flipping and flying all over the place. But yeah, here's what your top 8 looks like so far. As Panda said, this is essentially the first official tournament here on the Breakout series for Fatal Fury. We did one last Monday, but that was more of a pre-release for the folks that pre-ordered the game. And now we're seeing more and more players in here. We got your Cotiers and your Roberts and all that stuff. So it's cool. We're only going to continue to keep doing this. Breakout series plans on doing Fatal Fury every Monday at 8 p.m. EST here on Breakout ES Twitch. These tournaments are open to the entire North American continent. They are free to enter, so don't just be a spectator. Come be a competitor. It's a fun game. This game is technically less than a week old. It officially came out on Thursday, despite the pre-order, the pre-launch that was last Monday. But already there's so much information out there. System mechanic guides for the game, character guides. I'm starting to see like matchup specific guides. How does Hokutomaru handle X matchup? How does Hokutomaru handle Y matchup? That sort of stuff. The lab rats are out there just putting all the information out there. We're starting to see numbers in terms of frames for JDs and guard cancels and even the in-game tools in the training mode are pretty pretty useful. I know that in the training mode, um, the data that it presents on screen, it'll give you like your frame advantage or disadvantage for any given scenario. And the really cool thing about it is that it takes the math of like feints into account. So like if I do like Hotaru like close C and it blocks and I don't do anything, it'll give me one number. But then if I do close C and I feint it, then it gives me like the what the number for that scenario is. It's really cool. There's already a lot of tools in the game and from the community to help accelerate your growth in this game. So yeah, just check it out, man. It's a fun game. I mean, even if you don't want to play competitively, man, check out Episodes of Southtown, which is the one-player story mode. There's a lot of cool stuff in that, man. It's a great game. It's a great game. A game 26 years in the making. I'm glad it's finally here. So let's just enjoy this. Let's enjoy this Fatal Fury era that we're in right now. Right now we're just waiting for Cotier and Shadow X to queue up, and yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting for sure.
Man, you told me you're kind of like newer to SNK, right? Right.
Well,
you played Garou as a kid, right?
Yeah. I grew up with a bunch of the SNK games, right? I used to play a KOF game on one of the Game Boys. I can't remember what it was. It was my dad's Game Boy, right? And
okay.
I did fall in love with the series. And it may shock a lot of people because like I tend to play grapplers for any other fighting game, right? I played like Alex in Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 5. I played Zangief in Street Fighter 6. I play Tezok in this game. I play Potemkin in Guilty Gear. It's fairly known, but my favorite character in the KOF games was Iori. I absolutely loved them, and that's one of my.
How would you not? he's the favorite character. He's the favorite character of like an entire continent.
It's like he's super edgy, but I love him to death. And that was kind of like my introduction to KOF was when I was a kid, was playing Iori, and I stuck with me ever since. So it's pretty hype to like see that SNK is getting a big push for Fatal Fury.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A ton of people playing the game. They're getting into tournament scenes and stuff like that. But a bit more time, you're going to see some real sweaty tech, man. I'm telling you, like those FDs.
2.5 mil on the line between just the EWC and the SWC alone. So two, not just one, but two big events where a lot of money can be made. The SWC, or excuse me, the EWC being in July in Riyadh. So, and there's like something like 8 or 9 like qualifier events between now and then. So in a very short amount of time, these players have got to get good, and because there's not a lot of time left between now and July. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna have that infographic handy. Last week I read like the kind of like the breakdown of like event, like I know Combo Breakers won. I know there's an event in like the Brussels Challenge, I think has 3 qualifier spots like alone. It's like, it doesn't matter anyways, because now we're finally getting into our winners finals match. Cotier versus Shadow X. Shadow X, we just been absolutely dominant with Rock Howard, but we'll see what Cotier can do to slow him down. I believe Cotier was the one that played the Cable Kevin, if I remember correctly, which was a cool color edit to see. Yeah, but we're gonna go right. Yeah, there he is. Yes, sir. You can't see right now because his head's turned away, but the Kevin, his left eye is red, so like that's definitely Cable. But here we go against Rock Howard. Right now we're just kind of like just pressing buttons in the mid screen. Nice. Yep. Justifins all around. Small buttons all around. Just feeling each other out, trying to find that first significant hit. Nothing done. Nothing done.
Yeah.
Great defense on both sides.
Yeah, so far a lot of trading of the green, right? Nobody wants to commit to anything too mental, no guard cancels just yet. It's just kind of like a whole lot of back and forth of like, yo, let's block up, you do a move, I do a move. SPG is in play, and Cotier does have that corner. Oh, no!
How much is he going to spend though? Because he's pretty behind. He's going to build his rev up to 81%, hold on to that bar, probably going to try and cash it out on the next one. Doing that Hell Knuckle. Try and force his way in, get a knockdown. There's that great EX fireball that Shadow has, that Rock has.
One of the privileges that this character has access to, being Kevin, has a super that lets you do a combo afterwards, which is extremely powerful for controlling your Oki, right? A lot of people go like, I'll do super, get damage, and I'll get whatever Oki I get from the super. But the fact that you can control what you get afterwards, powerful, absolutely. But a very good rev for Kathir, bringing it back from a lower health deficit. Ooh, look at that rev, by the way, it's on 84%, heading gear. That's back to 0.
Now it's at 0, yep.
Oy, oy, oy.
An amazing, just a extremely advantageous round start for Shadow X, because now he's back to 0, which is going to enable him to start doing more of those air EX fireballs that are so commanding. But it doesn't matter because he gets another confirm, and he's just going to cash everything out, 72%. Yep, that's that. Whew. God, what a guy, this Shadow X.
Yeah. Won in a matter of 17 seconds, insanely quick round, and Kotir shouldn't be pressured by that, right? You gotta have a memory of a goldfish, right? Remember what's important, move on to the next round.
Yeah, Shadow X had to spend all of his resources just to get that round and stay in this game. Kotir, meanwhile, already has his round, so now he's sitting on 2 bars of his own. So we're going into this round 3 definitely with Kotir having the advantage.
Job confirming off. Beautiful area.
Shadow X undeterred as he's just kind of picking Kotir apart with a bunch of JBs over and over and over again. Gonna spin that bar, continue that push that he's on, and I believe that'll be it. Yes, sir.
Good Shadow stuff. X saying to Kotir, I am the grappler now. Do keep in mind, winners finals is a first to 3. Meaning there's a bit of leeway in terms of educating ourselves on our opponents.
Yeah, Kotir drops that first game, but he's still got a little bit of room to do some learning in terms of what Shadow X is trying to accomplish here. We'll see what he can do with the information he's just gained. Shadow X on the tear right out the gate. He's pretty consistent about doing that. He tends to try and take the lead first, and typically finds it. Right now, just mauling Kotir down to the last third in like 10 seconds.
Oh, gets a good chase.
What can you really say about that?
Not a ton, to be fair. Health is fairly low. Shadow X with a beautiful anti-air yet again. God damn, Shadow X.
I mean, what can you say about that round? I mean, it's over.
Yeah, so far it's just a lot of finesse from Shadow X's side. They're in control. They understand that Kotir has to approach them if they want to get anything started. And that gives them leeway to go like, well, I can do whatever I want with the space. You have to approach me. I don't gotta approach you. Oh, what a super though.
Okay, Kotir forces his turn back, but there's the rev guard cancel rev blow.
Chases, ups to back up. EX fireball.
Okay. So with the big opportunity here, he really needs... Oh, he drops it. Unfortunate.
Like try to set up a creeper stance 50-50 mix-up on that perfect Loki, but unfortunately didn't get it.
An overheat, but he's got a bar, and he spins it to get himself into.
Yeah, that is bro for sure. Like, you've gone on to the next match, you're down 2-0, you gotta play from such a round deficit. How do you do it as Kotir? You'd be a bit shaken right now, wouldn't you?
I mean, Shadow X is giving him no room to do anything. He is just on the offense constantly. Gets an opportunity right here with that block DP. So you're going to get some big damage, going to keep Shadow X in the corner.
Nice, sends him back, goes for the chase. Decent confirm, goes for the right. That's the problem with rolling back against a run character. They can cross you up, and it's not a fun scenario.
That's going to be it, I believe. He's going to spin the bar. Yep, he's going to spin the bar, keep his advantage going.
Set point again, here. Shadow X.
Yeah, very rapidly already on set point.
Yeah, I can imagine this being the player to watch out for if you're SQ or J waiting in loser's side. This is the person you gotta think about. Of course, you got Kotir and each other fight. Well, the Shadow X fella just looking so dominant, but good job. Wait, good just defend on the anti-air. Ups it back up, represents the backhanded fist, but no, good trade in the air. Goes for a beautiful DP, and Shadow X does have the OK, but jabbing out. Kotir's not afraid. A lot of back and forth plays. Oh, super escape.
Says no turn for you, sir. Just lets the level 1 rip.
Wait. Good block. Went for a well defended, just defend, backs up. It just depends on the projectiles. You gotta be careful. That does higher your rev and your chip.
That
Oh!
cross up at the end. That's that. Yeah, what a dominant show from Shadow X, and that's no like just a dominant 3-0. That's no surprise considering that you know, Shadow X did win our early access tournament last week. Basically just doing more. He's just doing more of the same of what he did last week, and that's like as soon as the narrator says fight, Shadow X says, "Okay, I guess I fight now," and charges in. You know, gets that early advantage, applies a ton of pressure, gets a tremendous life lead, puts you on your back foot. And now it's like you have to approach him, but he can go in when he wants. He can use the Air EX Fireballs to keep you out when he doesn't want you to get in. Gautier really only had, I'd say, like one decent round. That wasn't until the third game. Other than that, it's been the Shadow X show. As we see in this replay, it's pretty much all him the entire time.
Yeah, I've got to say, man, it is absolutely terrifying.
There's not a lot you can really say about that other than just, you know, Shadow X is advancing to Grand Finals. And now we're going to have a yet another Hokutomaru mirror. We've seen quite a lot of those this evening. This time it's going to be SQ and J. So yeah, just, you know, don't blink because you're going to miss that one. You know, just two guys just zipping, or two players just zipping all over the place.
Yeah.
Gautier's not out of the tournament yet. He is now in losers finals. I think he's inevitably going to be playing obviously he's going to be inevitably playing a Hokutomaru, which is going to be a tough matchup for Kevin. So Gautier's really got his work cut out for him if he wants to get back to grand finals and take another stab at Shadow X.
Yeah, I've got to say, if you're SQ, right, you're coming into this, it's like you've seen a lot of vets that are used to the SNK scene. They're used to these types of games. Sure, you're an extremely educated fighting game player. I'm talking about like so many games, right? So many games. Well, it's gonna be a difficult one for sure. You've got a bit of a ladder, right? You got Gautier waiting for you. He's playing Kevin, bit of a funky character if you're not used to that type of nature. And then you've got to fight the mirror. And then guess who's waiting in grand finals? Lee, that's
the person that sent you to loser. Shadow X and SQ fought in winner's side of this top 8, and you know, like, yeah, like it's you know, like you said, SQ is originally from the anime side of things. Looks like they found her character in Hokutomaru. There's no surprise there. He's probably the closest we got, the closest analog we have to an anime character. You know, again, with all the movement options, the fireballs, all that stuff. So, you know, SQ very quickly identified who she needs to play to be successful in this game, and she's finding it. I mean, she's, you know, at minimum top 4 in the first official tournament here at Breakout Series. So, you know, hats off to her. But again, you know, she is going to have to get past a Hokutomaru mirror. She is going to have to get past Gautier, who is a long-term, talented SNK player. And then when all that is said and done, if she can pull that off, she has to win 2 sets against the person that sent her down to loser. So her work is cut out for her. She is definitely the hero for this. You know, she's definitely the shonen heroine for this. You know, top 4 run.
Yeah, and the other thing to note as well, Big Man J, of course, kind of exploding into the air. I'm curious to see how they do. I'm very curious to see how they do. I'm hopeful for them. And it does appear we do have another anime fit on, not 100% sure.
Oh, that's the kid from Demon Slayer.
I was about to say, I'm thinking it's Demon Slayer, but I've not seen it, so
it's the checkerboard pattern on the scar for me, and it makes so much sense to make Hokutomaru into a shonen anime protagonist with the color edit, because that's what he is in this game. He was a twerpy little kid in Garo, and now he has grown up, and now he is the shonen anime protagonist of City. Right now, you know, Jay looked like he needs to like find the power of friendship or something, because he is behind pretty significantly on this first round. 20 seconds left. He is running out of time. Okay, there's that wake up super that he specifically is getting a lot of mileage out of. That being said, he's still 1 touch away from death. 16 seconds left. SQ looking pretty comfortable. Doesn't have to spend any meter to close this out. Wait, Jay's gonna. Okay, yes, had to spin the bar. They were in overheat. They didn't have any more EX moves on deck. They had to spin the bar in order to get that round. Good awareness from Jay.
Very powerful round indeed. Update in Russian, representing those 2Bs, and then back up. Nobody wants to do any form of crazy overextension. Unless it's had teleport and dash that led to nothing as they both trade sides. Lobs for the hop game plan that SAK is known for, but what a whip punish into the wild punish. Good damage into the scenario. We got this corner lock.
Yep, it's a single bar to punish the jump in. Good stuff. It's the back throw. Pushing Jay into the corner. Good stuff. SPG on deck for both sides. Jay pretty close to losing his. As a matter of fact, he is gone just like that. It's a nice little cross up, as confirmed by the excessive amount of verbiage that pops up on this UI.
Justify, guard cancel, invincible.
And Knuckles.
Oh.
Wild punch, and that's going to be that. SQ is going to put up a round of her own.
Yeah. So far looking pretty even in the mirror, and if SQ wins this, they'll prove that they were the best Hokutomaru in this tournament.
True, we've seen a lot of Hokus tonight. Yeah. You know, and we only saw Hoku. We've only been watching top like 32. Like there's no telling how many Hokus we missed outside of top 32.
Yeah, it does make you curious, right? It does make you curious. But the Hoku farm here does have the super. The rev is relatively high, so they can't really spend it too much. So SQ has to play a little bit chill.
SQ is basically putting herself in where she's like a meterless combo away. So like despite, you know, the high ramp, all she really has to do is like just not be in a position where she has to block a lot to get that last little push. But it doesn't matter because she takes the round. Anyways, and the first game. Good stuff.
Yeah, taking that first game. Do keep in mind we are back to losers semis, not
so
a
this
finals.
Is just 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off like that. I'm sorry. I gotta stop yapping so much.
That's cool, man. It's cool. You know, it's like first time working. This is the nature of it, right? We gotta like understand each other's grooves, right? Are you an S groove, right? C groove. You know
I am Ken Claw Sagat C groove, with Sagat being my R2, obviously. So I play a very sweaty team in CVS2. I'm greatly looking forward to playing that team again in the reissue.
You know, as someone that played that game extremely casually, I'm trying to remember which groove is which, but I do like the one that lets you do third strike parries. That much I'll say.
Oh, that's the groove. Yeah, the groove.
Nice. Going for the pressure. Good break, but that's
Nice.
allowing for a back throw scenario. Do keep in mind, minus
Right,
2 bit with
there's all
RPS.
the UI verbiage.
Please.
They on a tear right now. Yep. Revving up though, 75%. Oh. Almost has SQ out of SPG range. Nice throw tech, good awareness, keeping it cool, not getting too ramped up. Nice, the double rev blow puts him very close to overheat, 94%.
Ooh, nice to be represented. SQ trying to escape the corner. That was a beautiful neutral short hop. The play around that grounded normal, and just like in a matter of seconds, you've tied up the health. Oh my god.
Not this time with the wake up super, and they're gonna die for that.
How do you make that read? SQ made 3, count them, 3 consecutive reads on the OP that led to a successful round. Mad stuff.
SQ was definitely watching Jay's matches and studying his habits, because she has not been getting gotten by the wake up super that Jay has been pretty successful with in other matches that he's played. I think Jay got her with it once, but since then hasn't really been happening.
Oh, very nice. Leading our knockdown. Ups for the chase in, but again, another neutral up. You're definitely right about this. There's a lot of understanding to what Jay's doing. And SQ probably going to be right yet again. Went for the trade. Mistimed it. Could have been a powerful meaty for sure. But Jay barely alive.
Nice. It's the corpse run. Answers just lets the super rock. Takes the second game. And that's that, actually. That's actually that. Yeah, I forgot. This is loser semifinal, so it's only 2 out of 3. So SQ will advance to play co-tier in losers finals. Now we are into 3 out of 5 for the rest of the night.
Yep.
SQ has to get through co-tier, or she gets a chance to run it back against Shadow X, who sent her down to losers at the very beginning of this top 8. Outstanding play from SQ, and I'm almost certain that SQ was watching Jay closely, because it just seemed like she really had a bead on what Jay was trying to do in most situations.
Aye. No, you're absolutely right in that regard. The other thing as well is that the defensive plays were definitely good. Neutral short hops, wake up supers perfectly timed. good mash outs, reading the throws. At the end of the day, it almost like they had their number, fully understood, lived in their head rent free, and they were just comfortable. They were just comfortable, is the way to put it. They may be on low health, but they were comfortable. But now you got to fight Kevin. Rough.
Yeah, big damage, Kevin. Doesn't again we're back to the DP-less matchup. Neither of these characters really have a reversal outside of
real
super.
footsies.
So we'll see how that plays out. Again, this is losers final, so 3 out of 5. We got the young upstart SQ versus Cotier, the SNK veteran. So yeah, let's see how this shakes out. Guys, we are getting down to the last few matches of the evening, so if you're on the fence about donating to that Matcherino pot that these players will be rewarded with, just go ahead and do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. If you haven't used your coupon code yet, at least do that. All right, so here we go. We're on the Terry stage. There's the shout out to Duck King there in the background.
My goat. Forever my goat. Oh, hey,
we're passing SNK Mount Rushmore.
Oh, God. Nice. Ish.
There we go. Here with the big damage. Just spinning all the meter. Goes into overheat. Keeps the great overhead. Dominant first round for Gautier. He is not playing to lose here. He is trying to get back to Shadow. Everybody wants Shadow X. Shadow X is the guy to get to right now.
Yep.
That was a straight. Ooh.
Okay.
Good strong first round from Gautier.
SQ aims to be a bit more patient so far in the matchup, looking for a whiffed opportunity to get in themselves. It makes you wonder why they change of pace. Like when it came to the mirror, they understood to get super aggressive at points, but in this one, it's like they're waiting for opportunities.
I think it's just the threat of like the damage and the range that Kevin has. Like SQ just needs to be patient, find that one knockdown so she can start the Hokutomaru. Nonsense. She has found it now, and now she's going to start doing Hokutomaru things, mixing it up in the corner, and just there it is. That's all she wrote.
A very powerful round for sure. We're going to be heading into the next one, and again, like we've noted before, this is first to 3, so a lot more leeway in educating yourselves on your opponent. SQ aiming for a poke-based game right now. Nice hit with the crouching heavy punch. The crouching C. We're into a corner rush down. That's so scary. Again, that's what runs allow you to do. You gotta create your own Oki. It's terrifying.
Tries the rev blow, but it whiffs. Doesn't get blown up too bad for it, but is getting pretty low on SPG. Okay, trying to force these. Nice tick. Good stuff. Go behind on the life. Okay, finds a little bit of damage. Hammer spins. Ooh. Doesn't quite get the just defend off of the neutral jump. How much is SQ going to spend? Okay, didn't need to spin the bar. I apologize, Hokutomaru. I was clearly not familiar with your game. I did not respect the damage that you can do. First game going to SQ.
I've got something super
Oh my god. Man's all like, I don't got a dump the meter, right? I got all that damage on deck. But I'm trying.
It's
Scottish
okay.
fellas, I'm Scottish. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the raid even.
Yeah,
Hope
thanks
you
for the
guys
raid,
had
man.
a wonderful run and enjoyed
Yeah,
your time
good
here.
stuff tonight, Jay. I loved all your color edits. Loved all your color edits on Hokutomaru. We were playing guess the Shonen Pro Tag with all your edits. Right now, SQ is playing Guess the Button.
Ooh, very nice.
Passes the quiz, now gets to take some to find some offense.
Chase.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow,
back throw.
what the heck was that?
Wait, super to escape.
Yeah. Okay. That should be it. Yeah, because he's really low on rev, able to. Oh no.
1 HP.
There it is. Same way that he won the previous round. Does it with the overhead. Good stuff.
That creeper overhead is very, very nice, right? When he
Yeah,
gets the creeper stance,
it's a jump scare for sure. Like he just cartwheels around so quickly.
Oh, all right, off to the back up. Good approach. That's a little well punished me. You can get a combo, but none too mental right now.
Checks the approach with the back fist. Not able to follow through though, and is getting hurt for it. How much is SQ gonna spin? Spins 1 bar. Gautier has about half of SPG left.
Let's have the corner.
Yep.
Oh!
He spins the second bar. Now can just close it out. Yes, sir.
Oh my god. SQ on a dominant round yet again. Again, it's all about like Gautier gets the first round. It looks pretty good for them. But then something happens, a flip switches, and then SQ turns it around. A powerful neutral forward hop. Able to get some good stuff, but no, the wake up super. Gautier is representing it, telling SQ, if you want to check me, sometimes you gotta be a bit more patient. Bingo!
Here we go. Huge. Look at all that damage. And only really 50% rev. You know, he can really essentially just do that whole thing again. On the next touch if he finds it, but right now he's once again with his back to the corner, having to deal with all the different ways that Hoku Tomorrow can approach, able to bully his way out by spinning some rev, but now he's at 20%, or he's 20% away from overheat.
Yep. Oh god, the teleport.
Yep, good patience, not overextending, looking for a punish, playing it safe, waiting for his opportunity. 30 seconds left, just about even on health, just about even on resources.
Oi. The command grab!
That's gonna be it, yes sir. Oh, not quite. Is he gonna go for the overhead again?
Super.
Oh, imagine making the right choice and still being wrong. He jumped forward, but the super lingered so long that he still got clipped. Wait, he won. What am I saying? I thought he got hit. My bad.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long day for me.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Gautier finally picks up a game of his own.
Yeah, Tyna's 1-1 as a first to 3 best of 5, so a lot of knowledge being passed about right now. And it does appear, I feel like Gautier is starting to understand the timings of when SQ opts to represent that level 1 super to escape the corner. So maybe next time we'll see a bit.
On the note of timing, what was getting him into some trouble in the earlier matches was he was dropping quite a few things, and I think part of that is because other people have made this comment, but like the timing of like combos in this game is like really spaced out. Like if you're used to like older SNK titles, especially like Garo, you're used to having to do everything like really fast in order to make things connect. And in this game, that's actually a detriment. Like, you really have to take, like, just like the basic Ritaru combos going from Garo to City, I have to really slow down to make them fully connect, and that might be what's throwing Gautier off. Because he's used to all those older SNK titles, whereas SQ, newer to this, doesn't have that sort of, like, go fast muscle memory. You know, could you know, I'm just speculating, but it might be because, like, now we're seeing Gautier adjust to that. He's not dropping stuff as much when he gets his opportunities. That being said, he's still got to get through SQ, who has a highly developed Hoku Tomorrow, only 1 week into this game. Okay, there we go.
Defense.
Nice raid wild punch. That's going to be huge damage. Maybe even okay. He's going to save it. Try and close it out on the next one. Okay. Backdash away from the grab. Good stuff. Nice. That should be yeah. Raid backdash away from the offensive drive. All codes claim. Good job, chat. Love you guys.
Well done, fellas. Hope you guys are enjoying this show, by the way. If you guys want to continue to help out, continue to help out, be sure to donate as well. Try and raise that price bill. I know we got up to $42. Thank you very much, Stars, for a donation. If you guys want to help out even more, it'd be greatly appreciated. Well, SQ does have the corner unlocked now when they were going back to this round, and I've noticed every match has gone down to a final round. Oh my god. The amount of tenseness these players must be feeling in the sets. It's going down to the wire every time. Oh, cross up to the full confirm. EXing for the damage. We are dumping it. Done.
The double level 1. Okay, whiffs a little bit to build up some more meter. Has to find one more. Wow. Yep. Guard cancel guard cancel. Red blow. Good stuff. Gets hit again. Yeah, you can't neutral jump that fireball, Super Sir.
Yeah, it does appear.
Okay.
Cotier will escape with a very nice escape at the block.
Narrow escape, but yeah, he takes the lead. 2-1 right now in this 3 of 5 set. Yeah, there it is right there, the left eye, the red. You know, it's Cable. It's Cable. It's Cable.
It's Cable. Yeah, something to note. I'm surprised SQ didn't overextend on that offensive scenario on that last round there. Due to the fact that these two characters do not have a DP whatsoever. And you know, they just got done using the 2 bars for the combo, so they didn't have any meter to work with. SQ could have maybe just like ran some very guaranteed offense, but they decided to keep it cool, keep it calm, and look out for a gap. Hopefully, that decision won't come to bite them in the ass as this continues out. Ooh. Nice. Good block. Oh, jumping.
Got a lot of life to make up here. Now he's in overheat. Ooh, he's dead. He's dead.
Can we get like a super success rate counter? I bet you.
I'm actually like looking at expanding the type of data points that BES tracks at the moment. I just haven't had the time to commit to that project because my real job, which is also data science, has been keeping me very busy lately.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Gotta get that bread. Oh, neutral. That's it yet again. Staggering in the corner. Oh, this is actually looking like an SQ game without a doubt. They need one more interaction, and Cotier, denying that final interaction, fights their way out of the corner. Back to the mid street.
Red Blow is now on deck for SQ. Was on deck. Okay, just going to continue the offensive drive. Needs to find one more touch by the time that this is done. Okay, spins that last little bit into overheat to change sides, throw SQ off her game, and it works as he is now up a round. Or it's 1 round.
2 HP comeback, by the way. 2 HP comeback.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's so much that could be said about just that round, but right now we got to focus on this one because it's critical. Cotier is at set point. SQ is fighting for her life as they are both at 1 round apiece right now. Just about even on resources, and now about even on life as Cotier balances it out, takes the life lead a little bit, and it's only 10 seconds into the round. Cotier is rapidly running away with that short round. One more touch will do it. Tries to bully his way in with the hell, whatever. Everything is hell for Kevin.
Oh,
Kevin
wait,
hell.
what? You're in overheat. You have no meter. Oh wait, the bar just showed up. A super can be represented on defense.
He's getting really close to guard crush. There it is. Is SQ ready for it? She is not. That's a shame because that could have been it. Gotta keep it cool though. Backing off a little bit. Trying to look for Cotier to overextend himself.
Oh, nope. That's such a shame, man. Cotier's gonna take the set, but SQ unfortunately dropping a powerful guard crush scenario as well as. And does SQ stream? Yes, they do. They're live right now. Called Squirrel147. Right, big streamer. My god. That's such a shame, man. That is such a shame. That is definitely the losing scenario, without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say for sure because this is my first time seeing SQ and we haven't seen her in that scenario, but it could just simply be that she just wasn't ready for that because, you know, it's still early into this game. It may simply just be not one of the things that, you know, she has labbed yet because, you know, we get the guard crush and you saw her have like a little bit of a pause and then she's like, I guess I'll push a button.
Yeah.
You know, she did something, but there was like a moment of hesitation where it's like, I don't know what to do with this, you know. But that gave Cotier like the last little bit of room he needed to get out of the corner, find the last hit he needed to take that set. But I mean, that's still a top 3 finish for SQ, having to play a lot of really strong players here on this first week of the Breakout series for Fatal Fury. So yeah, definitely big hats off to her. I hope to see more of her again because as far as I was concerned, she was my top 4 heroine for this run. But instead, Cotier is going to advance and get his run back in. Shadow X. Shadow X here, who has played 5 matches, mostly as Rock. He has won all 5 of the matches that he's played here in top 8, and of those matches he's played, 4 of those have been he has won the first round and then won that game. So you know, that just, you know, there's the data right there that just confirms what we've been seeing with Shadow X so far, is that he's starts out aggressive, gets those early leads, and he, either stays aggressive or dials it back with that Air EX Fireball, and he's just finding a lot of success with his character, not just tonight, but across the board. We see that he won last week the pre-order tournament. He got first place at Duel Academy for Fatal Fury and a first place finish for FlyQuest. So he can't stop winning. He can't stop winning, and right now he's sitting pretty to do it again here in Grand Finals. He's on the winner side. He only needs to win 1 3 out of 5 set. Gautier has to win 2. 1 to reset the bracket, and another one to take the W. Let's see if we can get Gautier's stats up here. See how he's been looking for this evening.
Ooh,
there we go. Mostly playing Kevin. Yeah, mostly playing Kevin. A little bit of a rougher night for him. He's played 9 matches. Of course, that makes sense because he's on, coming in from the loser side. He has to play more to win. He's won 5 of those matches for a 56% win rate. A bit more of a scramble player, as he's only been able to convert 5 round 1 wins into a match win. That being said, let's look at his recent results. This is his first grand final appearance of the Breakout series, but he did take 9th place at oh god, how am I gonna Backpabrawl? Am I saying that correctly? And then 13th at Cuno de Lobos. So he's out there. He's doing it.
You want to know about the Backpack Brawl? Because that's me in Backpack's fucking. Oh, I swear, by the way, a big one. That's me in Backpack's Child, man. That's one of our big tournaments. We tend to host a Strive one, and I would say host a Fatal Fury one. And we got some mad names showing up. We had like Lokov and that showing up, and it was a mad one.
When was that? Because I looked
every Saturday we plan on doing it. Every Saturday.
Okay, because what I do is like I go on Start GG and I look up a game, and then I look at like all of the tournaments across a whole week to see like, so I can like review like maybe like the tournaments that I must have missed that one. I'll definitely have to take a look at that. But yeah, here it is, folks. Again, this is grand final, so this is your last opportunity to get some a little bit more money in that pot. Here we go. This is grand finals. Gautier on the loser side. Shadow X, our reigning champion for Fatal Fury. Once again, starting off aggressive, getting that early life lead. Gautier using Red Blow to try and get back to the mid screen. Successful. Just a fin.
Jump in. Oh, that is a powerful jump in for sure. That well counter coming in. Getting that hard knockdown. You've got the corner unlocked, but keep in mind, Shadow X was pretty dominant last time these two fought. So you need to take an early round. Strike back at the king. Oh.
That drop's a little unfortunate, but Gautier is still in this. It looks like the life lead is okay. It's definitely in Shadow X's favor now. He closes that first round.
Yeah, gloves coming off. Shadow X brought down to a very low point in terms of health, showing that God can't bleed. It's all about killing them. It's all about killing them. Oh,
nice. Okay.
Both players looking for an opportunity to open each other up. Nobody overextending. But Shadow X is in. Representing those fireballs. What a feint! SPG!
That's safe, sir. You can't punish those.
Wait. Good just defend.
Okay. Just defend, yeah. Good stuff. Hey, good job, Gautier. Good job. Nice. Dashing it out. Yeah,
oh, that
should be. Yeah, absolutely. Because he basically had like nothing on his rev meter, so he could just do a full lap around his move list. All right, good stuff. Gautier picking up a round.
Oh my god, aggressive round start from Shadow X.
Every time he just bulldogs in.
Oh my god.
And Gautier is not falling for that anymore. Not only that, but like as I said earlier, I think he's getting a little more in tune with the timing of this game specifically, because we're seeing him be more consistent with like getting more out of the opportunities that he finds himself in. He wasn't doing that earlier.
Yep. Oh, the super for the hard knockdown. Got the corner unlocked. Jab. Went for the area. Not gonna happen though. And now we're going back and forth in terms of hooks. Wait,
Shadow ready for the roll. Wild punish. Okay. He can definitely win this round if he spins the meter. He has to, because that'll be the game for him. Yes, sir. First game going to Cotier.
And that is how you strike it. That is how you do it. You got to take that first game, take away any momentum that Shadow X can build up, and that is how you build back confidence, right? You're in a bit of a rough state. You lost that spell of Frito, but now you're finally knocking him off his pedestal a little bit, taking a game. I don't even think he lost a game up until this point.
Take a little wind out of his sails, and yeah, that's the first win of many in the long road that Cotier needs if he's going to take this tournament over Shadow. Oh, rev blow, counter rev blow. Nice, okay, good stuff. Shadow X in burnout. He's gonna be in that for a minute, or he could just throw and win the round. Throws do so much damage in this game. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, compared to previous like KOF titles, it's probably fairly different, right? Hopping right into this and being all like, oh wow, it does a good chunk.
I went into the training mode just to see like how many throws it would take to like take someone down to 0, and it's 8, which is still a lot, but like it's still a great way to close. I've seen quite a few times someone close out a round with a chip throw, and it does just enough to get them the round. But Cotier is going to take this one quickly and cleanly, only in 16 seconds. Has to spend a bit of his meter, so he's coming in this round at a deficit. And this is round 3. Definitely in Shadow's favor right now. Okay, yeah, we're seeing Shadow be a little more hesitant to start, slamming his foot on the gas at round start. He has it, but doesn't mean he's going to play completely defensively. Just shimmies a little bit, finds that early offense, and once again, we are back in the classic scenario. Shadow X, life lead, hold it in the corner, meter, revving up, all that good stuff.
Oh no, Shadow X is the grappler now. And that kill, yay, man.
I mean, it's just more of the same that we've seen from Shadow X. Like, what more can you say about that, other than that he's just consistent with it?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that knockdown, which threw off his combo, but, hey, your opponent's knocked down, so you're safe. And here we are again, as we have been so many times whenever we're watching Shadow X on screen.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, again, another powerful round. After taking that match, after taking that round, that thing that Shadow X built up his momentum, Like, Cotier was coming into this with a bit of adrenaline, right? You got done playing a set, you got adrenaline, you're still rushing into the next match, you've got it, you're ready. Shadow X, he was warming up.
Yeah.
He was warming up. Ooh, we got here. Jab, jab, jab. Watch your feet. Backing up.
Each other out in the neutral, okay. It's a stray knockdown off the double Rapukin, and now, hey look, we're here again. Oh, nice. Okay, spins some meter to the invincible super. Bulldog the way back out. Take the life lead. This is Cotier's round to lose for sure. Oh, okay.
Oh, big knockdown. Oh, unfortunately not going to chase it. Well done with the
careful,
roll.
sir. Careful, sir. Wow. Just by the tippy, the last little tip of that rev blow, Cotier hangs in there.
I kind of wish the rev blows were a little consistent with animation, because you can anti-air that, and I'm like, that looks like he's hitting your shins. Oh, no. Bingo!
Nice.
Beautiful. Backing up. Oh, big anti-air from Shadow X. Now for that hard knockdown, chases, catches the roll, good jab check. And then we're going for another jab check. Nice! Corner unlocked now.
Cotier still at? Okay, yeah. Okay, sure. Back in the mid screen. Cotier on basically his last opportunity. Hey, nice. Hey, excellent. Oh, that's gonna be that.
That's another match.
Yep. And this is where the fair weather fans start getting up to try and beat the traffic, because Shadow X up 2-1 right now in this grand finals on the winner's side. Been pretty strong. That was a bit of a slower match, but for the most part, it's been pretty dominant in favor of Shadow X. And being the reigning champion, you can be safe to say like how this might pan out. But who knows? Cotier could surprise us. Give us a few more matches before we close out for the night. Looks like he's starting to figure it out.
Beautiful round for Cotier. Goes for the nice meaty.
Okay, every now and then he's finding one of these strong rounds. He needs to find them a little bit more.
It's getting a bit easier and easier as it goes on. Still difficult. Let's get a little bit easier. This is a nice hit confirm into the super bingo. Ups to dump the EXs. Probably a good idea. You don't want your Revit to be a 0, right? Because then you've got too many options available. Oh! Oh no!
Call him John Stockton.
Went for the low that time. Usually been going for the overhead.
Hey, oh, nice. Good. Just defend. Shadow X slowing it down a little bit. Looks like Cotier is starting to pinpoint Shadow X's offense as he takes 2 rounds back to back. We haven't seen that yet, and both of those were quite convincing. In both of those rounds, Shadow X was not quite as aggressive. Stuff wasn't quite working. Looks like Cotier might be dialing it in on Shadow X. That being said, even if he takes this game, he still has another 3 out of 5 that he has to take. Shadow X is going to try really hard to close this one out. Looking pretty good so far.
Reset could be inbound by the Shadow X fella. Still looking like the top player. Gets a jump in, but not enough to confirm for a kill. Ups the back up now. Well aware that Kevin needs to play down, but no!
That's an opportunity that Cotier desperately needs. It's not going to get him out of the woods, but it's definitely going to start putting him in the right direction. He is an overheat, though. He's got to find one more touch. He's going to get it with the cross up.
No!
Oh, that's unfortunate. Keep it cool, Cotier. Keep it cool. 30 seconds left. Yep, there. Yep.
Oh my god.
Good stuff on Cotier. I've seen a lot of other players get absolutely duffed by those EX air fireballs. Cotier danced around him like he just knew all the steps. Fantastic stuff. That's going to be such a huge moneymaker for Cotier if he can continue to do that when those scenarios occur.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've got to say, what a round we've been witnessing for sure. In terms of Cotier making the comeback happen, this could be the dream, and they're just chunking away at Shadow X's health. Need an opportunity, but good job to confirming it out, but unfortunately dropped. This is a kill scenario, 1 HP. Do you confirm the chip?
What? Just jab it, baby. Just jab it. Cotier finds the reset. And that's a 2-game streak that he's on right now, and all of those rounds have been pretty convincing. He's definitely, I think, he's definitely dialed it in. He's definitely dialed it in. So now we're going to see how Shadow X responds. He's responding to Shadow X's tendency to try and just slam on the gas right at the beginning. He's getting in tune with the timing of the game. He can get around those EX air fireballs. He's slowly figuring it out, but now he's got to do it again.
Yep.
He's got to do it a second time and show that it's not a fluke, that he has indeed mastered this character, this game, this matchup. And he do it. This is truly it, folks. This is our last set of the night. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep cutting you off.
No, it's cool, it's cool. I was just about to say, though, ladies and gentlemen, reset point! We're about to find out who's going to be taking it, heading into reset. We've got an L next to Shadow X's name, L next to both of them, knocked off the throne of grand finals with that extra life, and now it's an even game. But there's one thing, though, and that is Shadow X does have experience and knowledge that this set has went on. So you gotta be careful now if you're Cotier.
It's all about who learns last, and Shadow X is a whole nother set where he can take what he's acquired thus far and make adaptations. But so far, it looks like it's still Cotier. He's got SPG, about half of it left. Not quite anymore. Gets the cross up. Or not the cross up, but the side switch. Good stuff. One touch away. Doesn't have to spin any meter for it. Wait, there it is.
Nice, backing up. Just defend. You just defend.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, no guard cancels from Shadow X. I've noticed that they do a ton of those just defends. And no form of I'm gonna check you, but what a super on the offense, looking like a Ken player from Brazil.
Just punches him in the head. Good stuff.
Oh my. I've got to say, Cotier. Aggressive play, man. Aggressive play.
He smells blood. He smells blood. He smells that money.
Jab check. Shadow X is in. Running the corner offense. More jabs. Ups the back up. Good just defend. Goes for the crouchy light punches. Oh my god. Decent confirm, but he's just on the offense when he's on the ground. But good check from Shadow. Ooh. That should be a killing combo if you pop to use the meter. Raging Storm. In the first match, tied up 1-1. We're about to find out who'll break away and take the first match in this reset. Nice. Goes for the low. After you keep it cool. Nobody wants to just do anything too extending. Like Cotier does have to due to his character. Oh, well punished from Shadow X. Gonna lead to some good damage indeed. And SPG available on both sides.
Hey, 1 round apiece. I had to mute because my kid was stirring. Sorry about that. Anyway,
sorry about it.
So 1 round apiece. Thank you for holding it down in the commentary. Like it's Shadow X really needs this. He needs that momentum. He needs to find that one touch, and he's gonna find the good stuff.
Yeah, damage dealt for sure. Shadow X gonna be taking the first match, and this could be a sign of things to come. Shadow X in the previous set probably didn't like that result, right? Felt like, this Cotier fella, he does some really aggressive plays that I'm just not expecting. They're not in the arsenal of tools that I'm ready for. I've got to call this fella out for this, so maybe I'm expecting a turn of the tides here, and that's a really good DP break to deny that jump in and get some good damage.
Ooh, that's a 3-hit rev blow, sir.
Very interesting. Not many rev blows have multi-hit purposes. There's that one does. Double Rimpugen. Good air. Goes for the overhead, well blocked. Ooh, beautiful air again.
It's great that Shadow X has all these just defenses, but he's not doing anything with them, and it's like, you figure like a guy who's like constantly trying to put his foot on the gas, you think he'd at least develop like one guard cancel response, because that, a just defend is basically a free opportunity to take your turn back, but like as you said, he's not doing anything with them, and he gets so many of them on any given round.
Yeah, it's like Cotier will get like 1, and it's like, okay, fair enough. If you get 1, you don't want to commit, right? That's fair enough, because then you're going to do the option if you do a normal block, right? That's a good damage super, by the way. But Shadow X, you're getting like 3 in a row, so you're like fighting yourself, surely, right? What?
Right, okay, as we say it out loud, he finally does it.
He uses it to escape into an anti-air or call out the ref blow.
Good stuff, yeah.
God damn, the decision making from Shadow X is on another plane, man. That's the way to put it. Cotier, certainly an amazing player, but these decisions from Shadow X is truly diabolical at times.
Nice. Way to keep it cool, Cotier. Good stuff. That universal anti-air on Kevin is so good.
It's a very good check though, for sure. Covers a good heart box above him. That's defended. No more iframe supers for you, big man. Shadow X is going to be taking this match with a clean 2. One more to go for that reset win the tournament point, Will.
Playing like he really wants to take this one. He wants to defend his title. He's turned it around. He's made the adaptation. We'll see if Cotier can do the same.
Nice. Blocks. Opts for chunking away. Don't want to overextend too much just yet. Just wants to chunk the health, but good double Rimpugen. Shadow X on the approach. Nice low. It won't confirm well, and now you got the corner lock, crouching C. Oh my god, but couldn't confirm the combo. SPG available for both sides. Big anti-air with the EXs. For some good damage, but you need one more interaction for the kill.
Jab out of the jab away from the pain. Trying so hard to get in there, but not finding it. Okay, there we go. There's something. Yeah. Okay. Just like that, Shadow X is on tournament point.
I can't even guess what Cotier was going to go for. It looked like it might have been the cross-up, slam to the ground. Again, the just defense, you'll wait until he gets 3 in a row and then do a guard cancel. Makes you wonder, what's the theory in this man's head? How are the cogs turning?
He sees the finish. He sees the finish line. He's up a round. He's up 2 games. He just wants to get this over with.
This could be it.
He was expecting to go home that first set. Yeah, here we are. Here he is having to do it again. Right now, he's basically 1 solid touch away from closing out. Cotier is on his last leg. This is his final ride.
Oh god.
Ooh, yep, that's that.
That's it!
Shadow X.
Shadow X with the EX command grab. Watch your shins, because you get scooped. And just like that, your first Fatal Fury, proper weak champion of Breakout.
Golf clap for Shadow X. Yeah, and I mean, I know I've lowered my volume and my energy level. I was getting really hyped up watching that set, but it's like, the disadvantage of doing these tournaments at home is that my kid is like right there in the next room.
The disadvantage is being a father. I cannot scream. Wake him up.
Yeah, I every week I do this. I want to get so loud about this game, but I have to like keep it like. Well, what I really need to do is just like make a setup in my basement, because then I can just yell all I want and be okay. Anyways, this set definitely made me want to yell, because look at the extreme back and forth between these players. You know, like it looked for a hot second like Shadow X was gonna yet again run away with the set, and but Cotier just turned it on, turned a losing scenario into a reset. But then Shadow X said like, nah, I'll win, and answered right back with the same energy, dominated that second set, and just took the crown. I have no doubt though that if Cotier continues to play this game, he's on. He just needs a little more time on the game. That's
all. Oh, for sure. And of course, Shadow X, an absolute force of nature, understands how to change his options on the fly, RPS it very well, knows how to go between, I'm going to bait a super, I'm going to shimmy a throw, and I'm going to represent DP, I'm going to represent my own super. Again, it's a large understanding of how to play this game to a very high level. And Cotier does have that knowledge, but he does have one thing that's holding him back, and that is Kevin not having certain defensive tools to help him out, right? If you're stuck in the corner, you gotta wait until you got bar for that super to be represented. But at the end of the day, Shadow X will be your champion. There you go, 3-0 the grand finals reset.
After a reset, we got to give Cotier that. It was after a reset. Because we saw Shadow X's stats going into grand finals. He basically had a flawless run. He had a flawless run for like top 8. Can we bring up Shadow X's top 8 stats on the screen? Because I'm pretty sure he was at like 100% pre-Cotier. Yeah,
undefeated.
Yeah, he was undefeated, and Cotier was the first one to effectively make the god bleed. So yeah, and this is again Shadow X, the guy who won last week as well. So big. He didn't take the crown. But he took the feather in his cap, at least, that he brought Shadow down just a little bit. So yeah, awesome stuff. I hope you guys liked what you saw, and if you like more, please come back, because we're going to be doing this every Monday night here at Breakout, on the Breakout series, every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. These tournaments are open to the North American region. They are free to enter, so don't just be a spectator, can be a competitor. Here are our picks just for tonight. 25 picks for Rocco Howard, 22 on Hokutomaru. That we saw a lot of Hokutomaru tonight. Quite a few Kevins. We're seeing Hotaru drop off a little bit, and then we didn't see any Dong. It's a weird sentence to say out loud. We didn't see any Dong on stream tonight, but they were out there doing their thing. Out of context Super Bowl. We didn't see a lot of Dong on stream tonight.
Mad statement, be saying. Mad statement.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one in my demo reel. Anyways, yeah. So good stuff all around. Let's go ahead and cut this off. Patriarch Panda, thank you so much for being here tonight. Hope to see you back here again soon. Hope to see all y'all at home again here soon. Again, like I said, we're doing this every Monday night. So thank you to the Breakout series for putting this on for us, for allowing our week to start off with some Fatal Fury. And I'll see you back here next week.
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, champion. The
game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake up and hustle. You won't see me buckle. I've been in the field. Man of the town. You been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy. We shutting everything down. I've been hot like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents. This mine. The moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some. The skill is by one. Y'all done. The game in the coffin. Referee screen, rest in peace. And think twice if you next to me. It's West. This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring. You know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition. I'm stacking these trophies. I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor. I give you the vision. Up early morning, enough for the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid. My pocket's Pacific. That's deep if you get it. So therapeutic. I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing. I'm hearing these tickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow. A new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion. I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while. Got a ring and a crown. That's the bling with the blow. What the team is about. Champions. You can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee screen, rest in peace. And think twice if you never see me. It's no doubt. This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring. You know what I mean. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right. This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring. You know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion.
Danny still not able to close it out.
My God. Issei has a Hail Mary.
Holy cow! They did it! Oh my God!
Jaden Ray Jr., you can't be doing this. Actually,
Oh my God.
He's not dead!
Okay.
Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Made no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line in the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, so we put the team on our back. We took the city to state, what it's gonna take. Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave. We innovate, we always switching it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave, they see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the fangs. They watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play. They sending snakes, they trying to give us a curse. They want us taking a bait, but that's okay. We keep on dodging the bull. We keep on saying Olay, blocking the way, thinking we flipping reverse, but we keep rushing the gate, stopping the rain. We know they sit on the throne. It's looking easy to take. We not afraid. We put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They trying to trace. They trying to follow our steps. They trying to copy the wave. Boy, that's your name. That's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work. Like this is minimum wage. Boys, you crazy. Why you keep feeding the beast? Now that you open the cage, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. If you come in, please don't drop your guard. Nobody's safe. If you come, you're messing with a star. For my folks, for my mama and my pops. I don't care if you the cops, anybody could get boxed. If you aiming for my head, then you better take your shot. If you miss, then this fist gon' be cleansing your clock. I don't care if you the press or the feds or an op. If I stretch out these hands, then prepare to get rocked. If your friends said that you had a chance, understand that they probably was never for your friends. They my fans. Jumped in the ring and I started swinging. Came from the jungles of drunken demons, fighting them off in the Coliseum. Studied and learned how to target weakness. That's why your team would do better beefing with someone else who was probably vegan. Touch me and lose every single finger. Touch me and watch how I turn the scene into a
Massacre, as soon as you have the nerve to try to step to me, I will snatch your turf. And matter of fact, scratch that, I will snatch your earth. You tried to breathe to see how the asthma works. We don't compete, I'm not in a class with earth. My boys are down the ball if I say the word. The team is down the hall if I call the third. What's happening, best believe that a massacre. Don't got no heart, I got an icebox. Brand new rollin', swipe out the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hot. No more double, go ahead and detox. Yeah, yeah. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thuggin' in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and take my family out the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober. Glad to see the sun, but my heart getting colder. Life's so crazy, what we been through. When you die, the only time that they gon' miss you. Tell my mama no more tears, no more tissue. Ooh, just some hood baby with some issues. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Pull up in that rain, see me ballin', yeah. 30 piece on my wrist like I'm Harden. Either they love me or I'm a target. Cause the ice on me is flawless. I've been busy and picking up when you callin'. And on purpose, I hate the fact we ain't talking. But anything that you need, dog, I got you, I mean that. All this pressure make it hard not to relapse. Build up aggression, make it hard for me to relax. To the hood, baby, ain't no way that I'ma lead that. My dogs need hope, step it up, I gotta be that. Cause life's so crazy, oh, ain't been through. I'ma love you way before I gotta miss you. Hold this mama by my side, gave her some tissue. We were just a hood, baby, with some issues. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they at they best. We still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing
doing the shit that we doing. Ain't nobody moving the way that we moving. Hop out the Sprinter and shoot us a movie. We pull up to Paxton and get us some jewelry. Rocking the newest, but that shit ain't new to me. Watch how I do it, you think that it's two of me. They just be fluffing and that shit is foolery. Coolin', but that shit ain't cool to me. I'm as hot as it gets, yeah, they not on the list. Took a shot of success, hit nothing but net, yeah. Said they hit the rim, changed up my number and took out the sim. I'm on my hustle, I'm back in the gym. I can be humble or I could go in. I go for the win. We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they at they best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Yeah, bitch, I'm young and I'm turning. If you play with my money, then your ass get burnt. I done came off the bench, I just waited my turn. I done jumped out the gym like MJ in the third. If you want it, I said you can get it confirmed. We done packed the whole stadium like we the one. Ain't in no run, this shit is done. Ball on these niggas here just for the fun. Got a dance, I won't try it. If I finish the drink, they gon' buy it. Yeah, we 50 something, like it right. If I said it, then I be lying. Yeah, I know niggas hate all the time. Had to change up my routes, niggas stealing my song. And I know bitches ain't worth the dime. Had to change up my line, they be wasting my time. Yeah, we got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they at they best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah.
Contemplating all of my goals. Look, will I fold or will I chase them? I got adversity, two options. I can handle it purposefully or I can let it murder me. But sign up for war, point out the target, show me the giants. Hold your applause, just getting started, sending the lions. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready
but
for
I'm
me?
flying away, with or without your rain. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, cause I'm flying away, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away.
Now I ain't looking for handouts, I'm looking to stand out. Got the vision coming, watch how it pans out. I've been writing my plans down, trying to stay focused, put out the notice. Who the GOAT is, me hands down, yeah. No time for arguments, I cut out the politics, no. It's all my competence, I could cause your apocalypse. Ambition, it ain't for the weak, get it even when I sleep. Ready and willing, what you ready
But
to
I'm
say?
flying away, with or without your rain. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, cause I'm flying away, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away.
Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me?
Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, cause I'm flying away, with or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away.
Okay. I'm a trendsetter. Ay, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Okay. Let go.
Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm
Could you ride this beat, look proudly? Okay, it ain't no problem, see, I can mold this thing like pottery. Better than I'ma bet on myself. And before the top, and I don't need your help. We set the tempo, we run this thing as simple. Let's go. Boy, I'm locked in. Know your place, I'm top 10. And all my haters watching, so you know I keep on clocking. Let's go. Time, my whole style of go. Mine, take my place, I hold mine. Run up, then it's go time. It's show time. Whoa. Yeah, they know I'm the one that set the trends, y'all. Tell them tenfold, I'm gonna change the tempo. Okay, tell them I can't play it safe. Got more wins on the way. Gotta show them how to do it. Man, my team making plays. Okay, your team better play off. Sleeping on me, wake up. Too easy just to lay off. Okay, tell me who you know can do it better. I know, they know, we know I'm a trendsetter. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Just counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Players trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look, told them I would elevate, now watch me go up. Critics acting up confused, they can watch me blow up. Knew I had it in the bag, I just had to show up. Shot it going outside, got no plans to slow up. Okay, mama said I'd make it, then I know that she ain't never lie. Said they need a double, still they lost, cause they ain't hit my line. Whoa, it's my time on the dot, gotta shine, let them watch, cause we gaming for the top. This a bop, whoa. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Just counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Players trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look. Did it stir? I can't play it safe. Yeah, out the way. Yeah.
We have creative.
They try to take it, I'm getting it back. And if they hit me, they gotta get taxed. I'm making hit after hit after hit, and I promise you, boy, every one of them slap. Hop on a verse and I body it quick. They never work, and it's why we don't mix. I don't got time for the faking. I swear that I'll always say real, something they never did. Oh, they saying that I'm up next. I told them that I'm up now. Promise I came for the next. I'm needing honeys on hundreds, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best, and that's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown. Oh, you should go ahead and write over. I was in a 4, leveled up to the Rover. Feeling like Blake, I'ma put him on a poster. I don't really play when it come to my checks.